Already.
What the hell is
What's going on, everybody?
What the fuck are they doing?
Mr. Unger is here.
Okay, I don't know who Mr. Unger is. Felix?
It's Felix Unger.
All right, Mr. Unger is not here. There are 13 people who have lost their fucking mind. Do you see on the bottom of your screen right now? Warning, you should definitely not watch this podcast if you're an upstanding member of society or a reasonable human being.
Maybe they're just the dregs of the earth. Speaking of
motherfuckers.
dregs.
We're so happy you're here, all of you, especially this little vixen, little baby Courtney.
Beautiful Doug.
And
We're
how
doing
are
well.
you
We were
doing?
talking a lot about her today because we locked some stuff in our glove box.
I said Courtney locked her room.
And we're like, we could put Courtney in the glove box.
We call it Courtney's room now.
Courtney's room.
You can call your glove box Courtney's room. What do we think about my hair? Is this a good look or is it a little cuckoo?
It's cuckoo, but it's also good. It looks like you should be remember like the old cliche Japanese waitresses at the Japanese steakhouse? They would wear like the hair up like that, with the sticks in it. That's what it looks like.
Are they Japanese though? Is that racist?
No, I think we're
supposed to call people that are Japanese, or is that
I think you can call Japanese people Japanese. I could be wrong.
What can you not call them? So anyway, welcome to Marital Hate. I'm Stacey.
I'm Doug.
We are married. We do not typically hate each other, but this weekend was ugly.
No,
but no, we had a good day. We had a good today.
Today was fantastic. It was a good time.
But I'm not gonna lie, still a little mad from the weekend. So we did not fuck after the beach like we usually do. By the way,
yeah.
Court says I fucking absolutely love your hair. Thank you, girl. And Nicole says, hey guys, I shared you out on Facebook. Girl, I thought you were in jail still. What's going on?
She can share things but can't comment on things.
I can't comment on other people's
jail
shit.
Statuses.
Like if somebody else comments something, another creator makes something, I can make a comment, but I can't respond to comments. It's ridiculous.
OG is here. Hello, Tracy Marie. And then Courtney says, I should have said fucking.
You should say fucking.
Instead of so she fucking absolutely fucking
but girl,
loves your hair.
Maybe you should.
OG lesbian.
I don't know that like. Well, do you want more kids? Because you have 6. I don't know if you count it. Do you want more? You can have more if you want to.
Should count Robert.
Sometimes probably. Look at this. This is what is like the highlight of my fucking life right here.
What's that mean?
So all these people are chatting with each other. I shared you out, and of course Trace is here. OG lesbian in his house. And Trace has watched more episodes than anybody else. We fucking love her. She's just an awesome person. And she inspired a clip that we have that we're pretty sure is going to go viral. It's going out tomorrow. And then we have Court saying OG lesbian to Tracy.
Yeah.
So Court's been coming to the podcast, I don't know, a couple weeks.
She's like
now,
natural.
Two,
it's
3
like
weeks.
a natural. Nicole is too.
Boom.
Randall. And
Boom.
Crazy.
You made friends. That's the thing about coming to the podcast, especially if you come night after night and you comment on the show. So the best place to do that. No, like, I don't know where you're watching. Well, I mean, I do know where you're watching, like a whole shitload of you are over on Twitter. And then of course, there's Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. So the way that it works is on Facebook and YouTube, we can pull your comments up on screen. I think YouTube is the best place to watch us because Facebook has shut us down. But if you follow us on, see all the socials on the bottom there? If you follow us, we follow you back. So you come to the podcast and you're like, oh, baby hater. It's so cute. But Courtney, Tracy, OG lesbian, she is the madam of the master hater.
She is.
House.
Right. What was she? Madam of the people or something?
She's madam of the fucked up people. And so of course these people have started coming. They became friends. They brought their friends. They became friends with my friends. And we can all be friends in a world where everybody feels lonely.
Everybody can reach across the aisle.
You can go to a place where everybody is just happy that you're here, and we're all fucked up. Yes. Not fucked up like on drugs, although she
will be. Give her a half an hour.
Haven't kicked in yet.
Ann is here.
What's up, girl?
Another master hater.
We're
looking for Randall. We don't know where Randall is.
He might be. Is he in class? Is he walking? Nicole, I hate to ask you your former relationships. We're in the middle of a love triangle, by the way. But they had a relationship. They're broken up.
There's no triangle. Friends. There's 2 people.
But we're in the middle because
how are we in the middle?
Because they come to our podcast.
They go around us. It's not a triangle. It's more like a
an oval. Rhombus.
Yeah, it's like a rhombus.
You're a rhombus.
Maybe I am. It upsets Courtney that Nicole is not on Facebook.
You're supposed to
that's
read the quote verbatim.
Okay. Nicole Strom-Marlin. It makes me crazy that you're not over here on Facebook.
Thank you.
And where is Lisa Weirlin?
Lisa was here last night.
I love being the madam of the fucked up people, said Tracy Marie.
Why do you have to be such a pain in the ass? All right,
And then-
well, read this screen name.
Platy the pansexual polyamorous platypus says, greets, nice to meet you. Well, nice to meet you
Nice
too,
to meet you
Platy.
too. Hang on, I'm very excited.
It's
about
kind of
this.
confusing me
Hang
because
on. I gotta look this up
okay.
because
I had a friend that was, she called herself Tracy Platypus, and she recently passed away. Rip the platypus. So you're kind of
platypus. Rest in
rest
peace.
in peace.
You
the
can say
platypus.
the words. If somebody dies, you can take the energy to say
Yeah.
rest in peace.
She was a favorite. Courtney says hi and welcome to the platypus.
Yeah, that's
And,
Platy, wow.
She doesn't know where her ex is. Our friend Ren and Stimpy. I'm so curious about your name. Can you explain to us who live
Yeah, we
sheltered
would like to
lives,
hear that.
platypus?
Yeah, we
We'd
do.
like to hear more
Well,
about
yeah,
that.
we are kind of sheltered, and we would love to have you on.
Platy.
We'd love to have you on the podcast as a guest. We're always looking for guests for the podcast, either people to promote themselves. As a matter of fact, tomorrow.
I don't think platypus has much time because he or she is a pansexual polyamorous platypus. Now that opens up your sexual field by a lot. Like there's almost like nobody not on that field of adult consent age.
What of well,
because if you're pansexual,
yeah, but that doesn't mean
and you're polyamorous.
Just because you're
then you
pansexual and polyamorous doesn't mean you want to fuck everybody.
Yeah, but
It
you
just
got
means
more than one thing going on, poly, right?
Yeah,
at a time.
Maybe
Plus,
he's just better at time management than you are.
Yeah, maybe.
And by the way, just for those of you who don't know, being pansexual has absolutely nothing to do with pants. My kid came home from school, told me she was fucking pansexual. Didn't know what it meant. Thought you want to fuck a pan. I'm like, well, you're 12. You're a little young to fuck anything, but you want a pan. So I Googled it, and sure enough, being poly just means that you fall in love with the. Sorry, pansexual just means that you fall in love with the person. You don't care if they're girl, dude, girl, or dude, or dude that wants to be a chick or whatever.
Whatever it has. Yeah, no, it's it's a beautiful thing.
But he is looking for fun, and he seems to check that fucking page out. Oh, you're gonna fit right in here. Not that we do recon on all of our on our followers, but it was.
Platypus says, yeah, it's more about the contents than the label. Yeah, it's fun. It's an alliteration, like the whole name thing. I think it caught our attention for sure.
I know, but I was like, I'm looking. So here's the thing: when you come here, and I hope you come night after night, you get like a little job that you're in charge of. Like Tracy represents all the lesbians. All of them. She speaks for every lesbian.
Right. She has to go to some council meeting once a month to
yeah. They all bring their
like a congressional
they bring
meeting
their
of
Subarus,
lesbians.
they all wear Birkenstocks. They bring their dogs. They meet at the dog. It's a good time. We have a shitload of gay men. As a matter of fact, we're working on a gay men's panel, and Billy will be here on Thursday. And Billy may be the king of the gays. I hate to say that because Alan is going to be offended. And
no, but I think when we meet like Billy for real, I think everybody will understand.
Billy is.
I think because he's up here, but as like a human, like just as far as energy
But I gotta tell you, you know, like I don't want to like generalize like two people together because like, oh, they're both gay, like they must be the same. No, that's not the case. But they do have a lot in common. So they both are open to talking about sexuality. They're both very spiritual, and they're both incredibly nice people that make me laugh. And also, they kind of make me wish I was a gay man. Not gonna
and Tracy's, it says, watch out, people. And Courtney says, I ain't gonna lie, I was really hoping it was something to do with fucking pants, because let me tell you, I do feel special about some cast iron. Oh, I was actually gonna say that.
Cast iron?
I love my cast iron skillets.
Not because I'm attracted to it. Not because I'm attracted to it, but those fucking. If you're gonna fuck anything,
squirt.
It's only that would be Courtney with the squirting.
The light on because
we are fading fast. Quick. Yeah. So if you're gonna fuck a pan, I think you should do the angel food cake pan.
Like a bun cake.
The bun cake
like
is
a mini bun.
Well, the thing that's cool about the angel, so I can't. Maybe Courtney can. She's teeny. But if you have the angel food cake pan, right? It's like this.
Yeah.
And the center part is removable.
Right.
On a bun cake, it's not removable.
Oh, you're right.
So, like, unless you can fit your body inside, it's just not going to be very comfortable. But you can just take that whole thing out. Here's what you could do. You could take it apart.
Yeah.
Flip it over and then put the pointy part up top.
Pointy.
Just to give yourself like a little leverage. I don't know.
Yeah.
If you want to.
But if you want to take it literally, but Courtney says cast iron makes me wet. So that's
cast iron is just fucking awesome.
We know what's happening over.
I would do it for you.
That's How much cast iron do you have? You have 6 kids.
Just make sure.
How much cast iron is going on over there?
They may be collectors, but here's the kicker.
Hmm.
Courtney says cast iron makes me wet. Girl, you're not supposed to leave it fucking wet. It'll get rusty.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Wipe it out.
Oil it.
Wipe.
Yeah.
Maybe season it.
Platypus says cast iron is worthy of love. And indeed
Right?
it is.
It
Look
is.
look what I did.
She did. She made a little emoji with a cast iron and a finger and a
Pointing
hole.
and the thing.
Well, does
yeah.
the cast iron, does ours have a handle, like a hole in the handle? Could you fit
Yeah,
your
I
dick
think it
through
does. No.
Oh, well.
That's like a
Could you imagine if you just like one day you were like, fuck, I'm gonna just give
I'm
this
gonna
pan a
just try
shot.
it. Yeah.
And you like, you're in the kitchen, and of course, of all the pans, I mean, like of our pans, which one would you go with? The cast iron, because it's your favorite.
Yeah, we have 3 different size cast iron pans.
Okay, but the only one that I know of that has a hole is the Pampered Chef. Am I correct?
The bigger one with the handle. The largest one only has like the 2 like little nubs on the side.
Yeah, they don't
You
have
can't do
holes.
anything with that.
But the big one has a hole in the handle.
The next size down has a hole in it, and the small one.
So
does, I
do
think.
you want? So y'all just so hear me out. Maybe you don't start off hard. Maybe you're like, you know what? I'm gonna fuck this little pan till I get hard. Get some going. You're gonna oil the pan anyway. You're gonna
Yeah,
rub it
might as
down
well oil it
anyway.
with some sort of lube
Listen.
situation.
I don't know about y'all, but in this house, when there's lube and rubbing, everybody's turned on. It turns into fucking eventually. It's gonna happen. If there's lube and rubbing, there's gonna be fucking. So you go in the kitchen, you're minding your own business. You're like, I'm gonna clean up the kitchen. Which thank you for
What?
dealing with all the clutter in the kitchen and pulling
You're
everything off the counter and going through the bread box and making sure we only have things that we want in there. If it's empty, maybe we should put some snacks in it. I don't know. But anyway, the point is, while you're cleaning the kitchen and you're rubbing with the oil, it sounds like fun.
Yeah.
You decide you want to fuck the pan, go for it.
Go have yeah.
I'm not
All
here to
right.
judge you.
Hey,
But
any
any
pan in a storm. Yes.
You're gonna get hard eventually.
Yeah, and
It's gonna get stuck.
and
And
I
we're
might
gonna
turn
have-
on the oven out of habit.
Can you just imagine this call?
Hmm.
Hi.
911. What's your emergency?
Yeah. So my husband fucked a pan and
Didn't
his
do
dick
this.
is stuck in the panhandle. Not the panhandle of Florida. No. It's stuck in the handle of the pan. Ma'am, why would your husband fuck a pan? Because there was rubbing and there was oil. What would you do? What would you do? Come on over and help him. I don't think the jaws of life are going to work. I don't know how you cut through cast iron, but his dick is done stuck.
Some sort of welding situation.
Is done stuck in there. Can you please help? And so here's the problem for you.
Yeah.
That's going on. That 911 call is getting leaked by me because I would
All right,
make a
can I
lot of
just
money.
disclaim this right now that
Sure.
none of this happened. Just so you know.
Yet
Yet. I wouldn't put it past me.
could happen. And so then not only does it go viral because I got a copy of it from the police department and shared it, but also it goes viral. There's a guy on YouTube
Yeah.
who not YouTube, TikTok,
the-
the bald guy, and he does all these EMT videos about
Yeah.
all the different things that they've had happen. Because after being Mark Brian, I wish he was here. All the shit that you see happen on that job, it's just fucking crazy. And it's funny because they'll try to guess what drug somebody's on based on
Oh,
their
okay.
behavior.
Yeah.
And I learned a new drug today, which has since escaped my mind.
I have to tell you, folks. Probably I don't know. You're gonna have to put a number to this. There's a certain number every week
Mhm.
that my wife will find like an object. It's like, will your dick fit in this?
Oh, I do it
Give
all
it
the
a
time.
shot. Like
Mhm.
probably about 8 times a week, I would think, close to it.
So I don't have a penis. I don't know. I don't
Believe
have
me,
a
I've
penis.
looked.
I don't know.
I've
If you
looked
know.
for
I do
it.
not
High and low.
have. I don't have.
Mostly low.
Sometimes I feel like my clit's so big, it's like a tiny dick. There was a point in my life where I thought I was a hermaphrodite, and nobody ever told me. And I was like, well, maybe that's why I'm not like other people. Sorry, you can't say hermaphrodite anymore. You have to say intersex. But my clit is very big. And I thought that I might have a tiny penis. Did you know, and I want to get to all the comments because there's some good ones. Did you know that that when they give women the transition, they give them the hormones and their clit will grow out and be like a tiny dick?
Yeah. Why
And
not?
I
I think they use a vacuum thing.
if
too,
you
don't
want to
they?
see it, I mean, you can look it up, but if you watch the show Naked Attraction, highly recommended. You can watch it. I think it's on YouTube and Discovery, a couple other stations. Anyway, Naked Attraction from Europe, naked people. Stop being so fucking uptight, Americans. And they show you stuff, every kind of body. And you will feel better about yourself. And maybe you go on there, you go in the box, you show them your box, and everybody's happy.
Oh, there's all kinds of different shenanigans going, like both for the male and female. Well, like there's stuff I'm like, well, I've never seen that configuration before.
Always
Yeah.
something new.
There's some
And
sort
you
of-
learn, and they give you like, it's like edutainment. Like they give you fun facts along the way. But like, it's so funny because some people are like super rude to the people. They're like, "Oh, you're a fat tub of lard."
You're out.
Instead of just being like, "Oh, they're not my type." Like
Right.
you just be like, "Oh, well, I like the others better." Like, Jesus, people have some couth, and that's coming from me,
Yeah, with no
the
couth.
queen of couthless. I'm the couthless queen.
Couth bereft.
And I hear Nicole says Melanie will be on a bit. She's putting her son to bed. Aw.
He's 20.
I
I don't know. I might
can't pick on Melanie.
I don't know.
She
I
hasn't
don't
been
even know
here.
Melanie.
She's not been here long enough to get picked on. Being picked on is an honor, we say, for our special
Okay.
guest.
All right.
Courtney says the large one. You have a lot of cast iron. And then this guy, Warren Andrew, is rambling on and on about how you can buy mushrooms from Dave Heels. Okay.
We encourage you.
Here's the deal. You want to do mushrooms, and they are, to your point, great up for all of these areas. But we don't want you to just come on and splurt out a commercial. If you want to come on our podcast, we're happy to have you on.
And we'll discuss
As a
things
guest,
like
we'll discuss it at length. We'll give you an opportunity to plug your wares. As a matter of fact, we've had on Alan twice now.
he plugged some wares.
He plugged his wares and his OnlyFans. Check it out.
Wah, wah.
Damn, son. And then so you want to you want to come on. We're always looking for guests. If you know anybody who wants to come on the pod, Thursdays we're trying to save for small businesses. Wednesdays are just random interviews. We actually have an interview tomorrow.
We're trying to get William Devane.
Really not. I'm really not, but I am going to ask Christopher Walken and Danny DeVito in the immediate future.
If you're asking them, I'm asking Devane.
We just got to start asking everybody. But S Double, formerly known as the freestyle rapper Skeezball, knows how to scratch that glitch. He takes hip hop with likable counterparts and mash them with lesser known subgenres like Smashing Sonic and #43 Knuckles into a game genie and then proceeding with another smash of game that isn't even compatible. That's what I do. Smash and blow. In the process, I spit.
It really,
I spit like Yoshi.
it really is like nothing else you've ever heard.
Oh, you listened to it
I
today?
listened to it. I liked it. There was some stuff I was like, oh, okay, it's whatever. But then some of the stuff is just so weird. It's like the only thing. There was one track that kind of sounded like the Gorillaz a little bit, but some of the stuff is it's really cool. Probably not for everybody, but really, really cool, really creative, and it reminded me of, I don't know if you guys have ever seen this, but there's a guy, and he's a British guy. He's an African-American guy. He's British, and he'll film his first reactions to different songs.
There's a lot of people doing that on the internet.
And this one guy in particular, I posted him. He just makes these faces like, and like he'll start listening, and he'll like tilt his head like a dog, and he's like, "What is this?" Like it'll be like a Led Zeppelin song, and then like when the drums start kicking it, then he starts bobbing his head. That's kind of what I was doing with this guy. I was kind of making a face,
I haven't even.
and then it starts hitting it, and I'm like, "Oh."
I listened to it for like 30 seconds the other day. It sounded good, and I had shit to do, so I kind of like let it go. But here's his page. S Double Kaleidoscope. Listen, I've never even talked to this guy. He could be a fucking loon. He could be boring as shit. Or we could have the time of our lives. You know us. We're gonna make it the time of your life.
Even worse, he could be ordinary.
Never feel this way. He could be what?
He could be ordinary. That'd be the
If
worst.
he's ordinary, we're gonna have to kill him.
All right, Melanie's here. I'm just gonna
Shout out to Mel. We gotta zip back to all.
Randall
those
also here.
Where have you been? We've been worried about you guys.
That's right. And Tracy says, as far as getting the penis stuck, they would give medication to lower blood pressure to get it out. They could just show a picture of like Golda Meir or somebody, like something unappealing.
Oh,
not that Golda is unappealing.
Don't
but,
read things backwards. Don't read things backwards. Courtney loves large pans, and she loves to lube it up with some olive oil.
Yeah.
Well, you have to have large pans. You have 6 children.
Yeah.
Although some little, they don't eat that much. They'll
They'll eat a carrot for like.
No, here's the thing. You'll go to like the aggravation of like lovingly like, preparing and in the way that your child likes things, and they eat like 2 bites, and then they'll eat all of your food. It's
little bastards.
It's tough. Court says, if it were me, you know those veggie trays I used to get? I would just load that shit up with snacks and leave it on the table until it's
put it on like a lazy Susan and like spin it.
People are doing that.
Yeah.
And she loves mushrooms. It's funny. We made a friend at the beach today. They don't want to do mushrooms with us because mushrooms grow in shit. We'll talk more about that. And then Court says, "Oh no, Doug, don't squeeze your dick into that tiny handle." Yeah, no, it wouldn't be good. It wouldn't fit. I don't think it fit. He fits it into my tiny hole, and every fucking time, 10 and a half years of this shit, every fucking time I gasped, like I'm shocked by it, but it hurts a little bit. It hurts a little bit. And it's not
Sorry,
a
not
monster
sorry.
Okay, now I'm going to talk about how little it is. It's not little. It's the perfect size for me. It's above average. It has a little English on it. I like it. But that's not the point. The point is that like there's people out there with monster dongs. And if you fuck them, you're crazy, Courtney. And then although I think Nicole talked one night about having some monster dongs. She's crazy too. And then she said, if I had a penis, the first thing I would do is helicopter. Girl, what do you think he does every day? Just
I do it until she gets out her phone, like so she'll send.
Yeah, and then he
send
puts it away.
Yeah.
But he also does it till I put yam cream on his balls because we're believers of yam cream on your balls in this house. If you don't know, now you know. Yam cream or wild yam cream can be excellent for balancing hormones for both men and women. Women apply twice a day, except during your period, in various spots on your body. Men, balls once a day.
I was
every
growing
day.
titties till I put on the yam cream, and now I'm flat as a pancake.
Randall is here. He has waved.
He might be running and waving. We
There's
don't know. Randall.
there's the link to what's his name's page. It's on
you wanna
both
grab
Facebook and YouTube. Twitter.
What's his name?
Don't know what to tell you.
double.
Twitter. I can't do anything. I can't pull anything there. So if you're on Twitter, go over to YouTube, make friends,
Check us out.
say hello,
Subscribe.
like, share, subscribe, tell your friends.
Tell
You'll
your
make lots of
friends.
friends. It's gonna be you're gonna have fun.
Be horrified.
And the court says the only mushrooms I eat have to be sauteed. I don't saute mine. I just put them in a smoothie or a peanut butter sandwich.
She's talking about actual mushrooms,
Oh,
not the fun.
yeah,
mushrooms.
I know. And
Not
Melanie
fun shrooms.
Piner is here. She says hello. I
From
know you caught that
Carolina.
already. Is she from Carolina?
No, I just made that up
Melanie,
last night.
where are you from? And she says, ages of my kiddos. Madeline is 13.
Uh-oh.
Annabelle will be 10 this year.
Uh-oh.
Oh, would be 10 this year. Sorry. Annabelle, Sophia is 8.
Mhm.
Elijah is 7. Isabel is 5. And Noah is 18 months. Oh, you're fixing to get knocked up again, girl.
It's about that time.
It's about that time. Let us know.
8, 7, 5,
We'll get some fucked up presents for your kid.
1.
Mel loves mushrooms. I'm looking at Mel's picture there. You got some nice cleavage there, girl.
Hey.
Rock that shit out.
So,
And Randall says I shared on Facebook. Randall, you've been doing it. All you guys have
He's
been sharing
he's
like
busting a
crazy. You guys have no idea. Like, and we were just like sitting around trying to think of ways to support you guys. Yes, please. So we've come up with so far once a month, Master Haters can come stay in the guest room for a weekend. We've come up with that. We've come with Master Haters can motorboat me. What else have we come up with for Master Haters?
fruit basket.
We don't have any fruit. You
We're just
can-
like a piece of
But you
fruit.
can if you're a Master Hater, you get
Go
my
buy
phone
your own
number.
damn
Just tell
fruit.
me. I'll give you my phone number. You can text me whenever you want. Master Hater Doug will maybe do a Photoshop for you if you like.
Oh, we've done that before. We've had contests before.
We've had some
I
contests.
put
As a
Tracy's
matter of fact,
face on Dexter's body. It
I
was
think
fantastic.
you owe Trace another.
Probably, yeah.
I
She, yeah, I think I
another,
do.
I think I owe her a kidney. One of these days, she's going to actually produce the podcast. Hint, hint. And she's just gonna be in charge of us, basically.
Imagine if we go like we break big and we can make all this money on the podcast and we lowball Tracy for the
Yeah, here's your
producer
dollar, Trace.
position.
I could never.
We
do that.
can give you maybe,
Honestly, like the big problem
$8
for
an
me
hour.
is like it's not making any money yet. When it makes money, like I will be generous to a fault with everybody who works with us. But the bigger issue is I want to be generous to a fault in doing things to help people
Yeah.
with chronic illnesses, disabled people, particularly people on the autism spectrum. I want to help people to garden at home. I want to support local communities. I want to start a hippie commune. I want to do things. But right now, our doing things is working hard to bring you guys the best podcast possible and to beg you to tell people about it. Thank you. Because I don't feel like it's like it's kind of a problem in the sense that it's called marital hate, and then people are like, "Well, I don't want to watch a podcast about your marriage."
No,
It's
this
not
is
really about our
boring.
marriage. No, that would be boring. And people, it's not informative. Well, sometimes it's edutainment. It's like,
Well, I had the pleasure of rewatching last night's podcast and doing clips for social media.
holy shit.
This woman was on fire last night,
Oh, that's a nice thing to
including
do.
talking about setting shit on fire. Motherfucker.
Oh, wait till you guys see
It was-
that clip.
It's an unbelievable clip. And I'm just going through it and I'm like, why am I even here? Like, although
Ooh.
there are a couple, like she
You
said
get, no,
that
you people love you.
she
They
said-
love you.
the one thing I said that was really funny was that you said, "Well, I peed my pants in some guy's Jeep," and I said, "That's sexy." Like, and that was like the funniest thing I said all night. So,
Listen, some dudes want you to piss. They want to watch you piss.
well,
As a matter of fact, I went out drinking with my friends one night and I had to pee and I went out on the beach and I pulled my skirt up and like spread my legs and yeah, they turned the lights on in the car so they could watch me and they stood there and cheer. Like after I'm like I had to go so bad and I'm midstream and they turn the headlights on and they start cheering and heaving. I couldn't stop it.
Gotta
I
go.
couldn't stop it. That's actually a really interesting story. Nicole says Melanie has great cleavage.
yeah,
Get it, girl.
yeah.
Dude,
Let's hear for great.
We are
cleavage.
all about building everyone up, and I am so excited about this. JoJo's Buxom Plants. What is this shit show I have dragged my fat ass into? Ha ha ha! No, I love it. I thought Doug was the voice of reason. Yes, usually he is the voice of reason.
Do we know JoJo?
So JoJo, you guys may remember. I'm going to pull this up because I shared it last night, but she wasn't here, and I feel that she deserves. What's the word? Her just desserts,
or the honor in which she is bestowed.
No, but isn't that the thing that people say they're just desserts?
Yeah, sort. Oh, okay, yes, yeah.
That's like when they do something that's fucking cool,
right?
So last night, I was super excited about all of your incredibly supportive comments, and such that I shared it on the podcast. I took a screenshot of that bitch and shared it. She said, "You guys are too funny. Love the dynamic, and it just meant the world to us." So you guys, this woman has been here the sum total of what? I don't know, 30 seconds. You're this close to master hater status. This close. Ways to become a master hater. Master haters are the people that come like night after night. They're like our besties.
You got to make at least one friend.
These are our favorite people in the whole world. They're the people, Tracy, Ann, Todd, now Nicole, and Ren and Stimpy. And like it's growing every night. So there's people that come night after night after night. We give them master hater status. And one weekend a month, one of them can come stay with us. And you can motorboat my tits. And Doug will do a Photoshop for you. It's just nice things. So she does a cool ass channel on TikTok that I highly recommend. And she talks about her plants. And she did like the moss pole. I thought that was really cool. She's doing some cool ass shit. And I think she's just a really good person that has like awesome energy. So
that's awesome. Well, I just need to note about the word buxom. That's something my mom used to say. Oh, she's very buxom. And then the other thing she would do, if you were a heavy, like if a woman was heavy, she goes, she's big boned. She was very nice. She wasn't gonna like say, oh, she's a fat
fucking cow.
But buxom was she's a buxom woman, and she would always like sit up straight.
I can't even with the buxomness. In any case, JoJo, we're so happy you're here. If you ever want to come on the podcast, we're always looking for guests. Definitely subscribe on YouTube, smash that shit, tell your friends or your enemies. If you don't like the podcast, you tell your
enemies. Where's JoJo viewing in from?
I don't know.
Somewhere good.
She does have a lovely greenhouse. I hope she's there. Although we don't really need greenhouses down here.
We're living in a greenhouse.
Trace says, I planted a fig tree, so once I get fruit, I will share with you. Oh, girl, can I just tell you, I have to mail Nicole her stickers. I have to mail you the present I bought you at Pride. Like, what was that, like a year ago? I have 2 pairs of sandals that I bought that don't fit me. I'm going to send them to Darcy. My life is just crazy. So they say a fig tree and a kumquat tree are the 2 best trees that everybody should grow because you can grow them inside and they will fruit. And then
she said I was the voice of reason.
Yeah. Like it came back to the original clip. Yes, I need to work more on this. Yeah, so like what we need is somebody who can pull comments up on screen, make sure that we close windows when we're not reading things, coming up with the quotes and the 2-part quotes, and basically to be you that you already do. It's really a lot. And then Randall is saying, hey all, so did you do your walk? Did you have school? What's going on in your life? How's the new bike? I saw you in a car today on your Facebook. It was like you know when you get up in the morning and it's like super foggy and
the fog.
I love that though.
It is cool. I love that. It's also very dangerous. So
yeah, probably, especially if a gator runs out east in Florida. Trace says, I have a feeling that the woman that said she was leaving because this was a huge waste of time. I'm going out on a limb to think that she was here because her husband did that to her. She may have been looking for ways to get back at him. It's possible.
Yeah.
She seemed cunty,
So,
if you will.
some lady thought this podcast was
Dude, I have that shit.
complete waste of time.
It's as if I don't have Barbara York at the ready.
What's up, B. York?
When I'm telling you, when people comment on this podcast, we try to remember all of them, especially the good ones. But oh my god, every once in a while we get one.
Fantastic. Waste of precious time.
I am signing out of this, Barbara York. You know what I think we need to do? We're gonna do a contest where it's the best commercial, the best like a little short form video for like TikTok, Twitter, or whatever, where you describe this podcast. We're gonna do a contest and we'll give like $100 to the winner, 150. What do you think?
Well, it depends. We might
We're
give you a
kinda
fig
broke.
from our fig tree.
We're kind of broke.
Well, we're getting broker by the day. Be that as it may, we're here to deliver the goods.
So yeah, we're looking for it. And Trace says, bribe me, LOL. My bribe to you is giving you a rev share because it's not making any money. One day it'll make money. But we need to, herein lies the problem.
Oh, we could sell stock. Like the
Stock
Trump thing.
in the marital hate pot. Yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah.
I don't know what that has to do with Trump, but
No, because he like did that. There's that whole thing with his True Social thing. There was fishy stuff going on.
okay. I tried to watch like 30 seconds. I literally put on the news today because I wanted to hear what Stormy Daniels on the stand, and I couldn't find. I literally couldn't find it. All I heard was editorial. So don't believe shit that you hear on the news. Lisa is here.
Lisa. Yeah.
Lisa Whirling. Is it Whirling? I don't know, but our little friend is back.
We're lying.
And
We like her,
now
Care Bear.
Nicole's not so lonely over on YouTube. And
Yeah.
Randall says, I've been stuck in a manic state for 3 days now.
Just
Oh, dude, that's rough.
just let us know. We'll cheer you up by some sort of maybe I could send you a video
Well, that's
of
not
me
what manic is.
helicoptering
Like you
my.
get if you have
Oh,
if you
yeah,
have
like you're going
bipolar
crazy.
I mean,
But-
I'm not making any assumptions, but if you have bipolar mania,
But,
you tend to get
gotta
like
go
a little riled up
little-
and do some
little
crazy
riled up.
stuff. We witnessed it first.
But hey,
and it's tough because
we're here to help.
you get
We'll rile you up even more, and then you get even more done.
it's not really how it works.
Oh.
But any case, I'm proud of you for identifying that. It is Mental Health Awareness Month.
It's a lot of awareness.
If there's some way that we could support you, please let us know. Just let us know.
Excellent.
Just let us
It's
know.
Nurse Awareness Week.
And it is Nurse
Lyme
Awareness
Month.
Lyme Disease Awareness Month, which I happen to have. So we will maybe talk
Not
about that
good.
at some point. I don't know. And then Nicole says, hey, Lisa. And Tracy says, I love dogs with chicken. So good. What?
I don't know.
I love dogs with chicken.
Dogs with chicken. Hot dogs and chicken at the same time. I don't know what that is,
I'm so
but I want it.
I don't know what that means. And then Jojo says, oh, over here in Tennessee.
Tennessee.
Dude, we want to go to Tennessee bad because Muck Sticky's been performing there left and fucking right, but we have missed it. We are going to see him in Bradenton next Thursday. By the way, next Thursday, there is no podcast. This Thursday, Billy's going to come on. He'll probably talk about being gay and living in Peru and doing ayahuasca and home decor and traveling because he does some traveling.
I don't know anything about being gay myself or Peru, so it'll
we're
be
good to
very
go.
interesting to
They
me.
eat guinea pigs. If I were married to her, I would have left
Barbara
her
York.
negative ass. Oh, yeah.
Barbara York has a very negative ass.
Dude, she needs the D. Oh, but Tracy doesn't get
No,
any
she-
D. She's happy
she's-
as a clam.
She's wired differently.
No pun intended. And Riddle says, I have 1.5 miles to go.
Nice.
Later, I have an assignment to do that is more important to me. I hear you. Do your best. Remember, your mental health comes first, though. Tracy says, you never have to bribe me. I meant the haters need to bribe me to be named a master hater. Yes, Tracy will take bribes.
She is the pimp madam or
She's
whatever it
starting
is.
She's starting herself a Amazon wish list as we speak, and you can just mail it straight to her house in where does she live in Georgia again?
Tale of the Dog, Georgia.
Tail of the Dog, Georgia, where Tracy lives. We're line. We're
line.
We're line. I like that. What kind of nationality is
She's
that?
a grumpy bear. We're just calling you Grumpy Bear until you change your photo.
Randall says, I do have bipolar. That's rough. My mom had
So
bipolar.
maybe you should
when
start
I was young.
calling him his actual name and not Ren and Stimpy, because his name is Randall Stimpfleet.
I understand that, but I can call him Ren and Stimpy.
Okay. Well, I'll call her.
Dude, it's an
I'll
honor.
go Grumpy Bear.
Like the life goal, and like if you like this podcast and you come back week
And you
after
get a
week,
name.
like I would think like the best part is getting a name. Like I don't even have a
Yeah,
name.
it would be.
I just have Stacy.
You don't have a name?
Stupid. Stacy.
Hurricane Stacy is a nickname.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was called Sunshine at one point in my life. I used to get called Blondie.
No, that's not it.
Spooge for a time. Is that the one you're thinking of?
No.
that crazy hippie chick. What do you call me?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know what I call you now, but I'll come up with something.
Trace says Becky's dad had bipolar highs and lows. It's tough. He and his mom went through shock therapy treatment. Oh, that's a tough one. Yeah, my mom had bipolar. She did not take her meds. It wasn't good. And Jojo is here, and she says, "I shall become the next."
She has thrown down the gauntlet.
Oh, hating. Stop, girl! I'm so excited. You're gonna love it. And then Trey says, "Figs and chicken. This needs an edit option." Wait. Oh, figs and chicken. Yeah, that would be good. We actually got the dehydrated figs from Trader Joe's. Remember the fig cake?
Oh, the fig truffles are really good. But I will say, figs and chicken was the name of a Talking Heads album.
Okay, cool. Figs and chicken.
No, it wasn't. I was just
okay, but we had the fig cake.
Oh, don't get.
We love you guys. Yeah. We love you, and we will never steer you wrong. Although I do have a confession to make. So Costco, we love to go to Costco. We love charcuterie. We're always buying fancy fucking charcuterie at Costco. I saw a fig cake one day. I'm like, fig cake? What's better than fig cake? It's like a fig Newton without all the weird shit on the outside.
It's going to be good.
And it was okay, but it was
because we love figs, we love cake, but together,
it was sandy.
It was like sawdust and figs.
Tasted like sand. As did my sandwich today, by the way. I ate my sandwich after I fell in the sand twice.
Oh, she fell.
We're getting there. We got to finish the comment. We got to get caught up on comments before we start anything new. And Trace says, "I like the wires."
I don't know what we're talking about.
Girl, I think I don't know. And then Randall says your show is more important. Well, just listen while you walk. Listen.
You can always watch tomorrow.
Walk. Hey, if you want to get in shape, here's what you do. You get yourself like a little treadmill or a rowing machine or some sort of, and you just do it the whole time you're watching the podcast because you'll be laughing so hard you won't even notice. Your form's probably going to suffer.
We can pick on Randall, right? So like how you really get in shape. Apparently, Randall, correct me if I'm wrong. You get some bipolar, you become manic, and then you set crazy goals by taking classes and joining a race of some sort that you're training for, and the weight just drops off.
Well, I will say that I don't think that Randall has weight to lose.
I don't know if he does or not. No, I've
seen his photos. I don't think that he has weight to lose, and I think whatever he does is going to be the right thing for him. He's on his journey.
No, we'll support you
just the way
no matter what.
And then Trace is now calling herself Pimp Madam Master Tracy in his house. Yeah. And who knew that two middle-aged, he's almost 60, middle-aged empty nesters. Yep, kids, if you're a child and watching this,
we're saying and when words I say like child,
I hope you're over 18. If you're under 18, you should not be watching this. If you are over 18, but like under than like, I don't know, you got to look like you've been some places. You've seen some shit. Then you're a kid because we're old. So there's a lot of young people that watch our podcast. We could be your parents. Maybe your parents are like this. Let us know. And then Lisa says it will never change. And then Randall says, I love you guys. Buddy, we love you. And we're so glad you're here.
Part of the family.
And then Nicole says it's asshat. An asshat is that's an interesting way to go. Tale of the Dog, Georgia. Is that what it was today?
Yeah, it was Tale of the Dog, Georgia.
And then Nicole says the thundering, hoping for a damn good storm. Usually we have a few. We're coming on season.
Some of the nights.
We've had podcasts where everybody's been like, go inside.
Yeah, you guys got to go in.
By the way, we're under an awning. Like there's a
we can tilt
a lanai and overhang, so we don't get struck by lightning usually. But we did have one day the cat.
The cat was running around up there.
Twins, the neighborhood cat. And he just like walked up on the thing.
Scared the crap out of us.
Well, he was like, first he walked along the whole back of the pool cage and then he climbed up top. We're just like, all right, cool. But it seems like the court, because I can see when Courtney and Nicole, like when people, if you're a master hater, you're connected with us, we can see what you do online sometimes. And she was commenting about the, she was the report she commented on said that they were no longer at risk for tornadoes, so that's good because she's down.
I did check the radar when I got home.
If you're going to be in Missouri, you shouldn't be worried about hurricanes. You should be worried about laundering money from Mexican drug cartels.
We're not going there. We're friends to everybody, including. No, okay, yeah, go ahead. I don't need that kind of Jason Bateman stress in my life.
I need Jason Bateman stress in my life. I've had a crush on him since I was like this bug. Let's see. Randall says, "Yep, he's laughing. I don't know what it's about, but
It's
I'm glad."
probably my asinine comments about him staying in shape.
Probably. And then Nicole says, "I have borderline personality disorder amongst many other mental health issues."
And that's why she tunes in to this
Well,
nonsense
yeah, if
that
you,
we have here.
like,
'cause
obviously,
nobody's
you've got a stack of mental health issues. You wouldn't be here otherwise. But we love that about you.
yeah, it
But
makes you special.
I gotta say that, you know, when you have somebody that's when you have two people dealing with mental health issues, the good news is that they have compassion for one another.
Mm.
The bad news is that can be a fucking challenge. So I'm glad you guys have been able to stay. It seems like you've been able to stay friends and keep it positive. And I'm really proud of you both for working on yourself and being open about your experience. And then Lisa says the best kind of exercise is exercise. I got to be honest with you. I really do love the dick. My husband knows how to lay the pipe, and amongst many other things. I've done a video about the master
Even an
class he
actual
put
pipe.
on. Yeah, one time he fucked me with a pipe. It was weird.
No, that never happened.
I know that's true.
Huh?
Yeah, no, you didn't. But
Do you want me to? Because I'll go to Home Depot tomorrow
like
and get
quarter
some
inch.
PVC.
I don't want
Quarter
to
inch?
draw inches. I don't know.
Do you want an elbow at the end? Do you how
I do like a good bend, like a nice 45
how crazy you
degree.
need to be?
So that's not the point. The point is that there are options. And we have a comment. You're not far off on the comment, Doug. Becky's grandma handed a bag of Cheerios and took her by the hand when she was on a manic high and walked her 32 blocks to the Burngate Lighthouse. Yeah, I just remember my mom like just fucking going psycho about trying to do a million things and then fucking flipping out.
Oh, I want to see a picture of that.
And Nicole says there's Bubble Creations. So Gemini
Clouds.
Creations, by the way, support that business, support Courtney's business, and support every Apothecorner. We love Apothecorner. Vitamin C Chiropractic ran it on speakers. We love that shit. Yeah, amazing people. I'd like to see pictures of the bubble clouds in the sky there, Nicole.
Yeah.
That sounds cool as shit. Court says, "Okay, I'm back. Get these kiddos laid down." Yeah, it's not like you can let the kids stay up till 10 o'clock at night every night.
You don't want to
I
put
don't
this
know.
on the big
Hear
screen.
me out. Hear me out.
What's that?
Courtney's like a responsible parent,
'cause
right?
that-
She
I
reads
mean,
her
I
kids,
would
so she
assume
comes
they
to
have
the
school
podcast
tomorrow,
and she's like, "Oh, I'm
or
gonna keep an
something.
earbud in while I read my kids a story," or
Yeah.
whatever it is that she's doing. Puts the kids to bed, whatever. What she could do, save herself a lot of fucking aggravation. If the kids know you're entertained for 2 hours from 8 to 10, that if they bother you, you're going to send them to bed, but they can stay up. And you're a homeschool mom, then they'll sleep in the morning, maybe, and you can get a little break. And Nicole says, "I'll send you a pic, Stacey. Please do."
That'd be cool.
Yeah. And Melanie says, "I had to get my kid to bed also, Courtney, LOL." I mean, I could text our kids to find out if they're in bed. It's 8:30 at night, 8:45 at night. Nolan doesn't
Yeah,
sleep.
no, he's going to bed at 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning.
Wes seems to have like a set
West,
bedtime.
yeah,
Like, is it
9:30.
10?
Yeah, no, normally like I'll hear from him at like 8:30. I'll stop hearing from him because he's winding down. So
Yeah.
all right, so we have she sent the photo. Do you want me to pull that?
I don't
she
know
sent
if I
to
can
you,
get it.
so-
Let's see if I can get it.
let's see.
It just depends on where she sent it. Did you send it to me personally? Did you send it my text? Must be my personal. I haven't been going on my personal Facebook, and I feel like an asshole, but I've just been super busy with the podcast. I haven't had time.
It's
I
all day,
believe-
all day. Lisa is laying in her hammock right now. It's beautiful outside. Nice.
Nice. Is it dark out? Because it's almost
Yeah,
dark
it's
here.
dark here.
Let's see what we've got. So this is what I was just sent.
Oh,
They're bubble clouds. I don't know what that is.
those look like they're clouds that look like bubbles.
Apparently.
Yeah.
Very cool. Well, thank you for sending that.
Yeah.
And next time, send nudes. And still waiting for Courtney to send us a picture of her flamingo.
Well, it's a pink flamingo
It's a pink
and
flamingo.
it's round.
So we're gonna tell y'all. So okay, by the way, just to recap for the 8 millionth time, if you're watching over on the Twitter, come on over to YouTube, Marital Hate, because you can comment and we will share. As you may have just noticed, Doug is spraying himself in the face. By the way, all these companies that we like plugged, none of them give us
This,
anything. We just love
however,
them.
Solar
This
recovery.
company also has not given us anything. You need this. If you ever plan on going in the sun and you think you might get a burn or you ever have irritated skin, this shit is fucking magic. Ironically, made on Sanibel. Guess where we were today?
Sanibel.
It's amazing. It's like $18. It's all natural. It's worth every fucking penny. Buy
So
a
good.
bottle right now.
So
They don't, they're not paying us. As a matter of fact, they would probably threaten us for mentioning their product on this podcast because it's not good for their brand. But
Wow.
that's actually one of the problems we've been having is that people want to come on the podcast. And I'm like, you might want to make sure
Look
it's
at
a
this.
fit for
We
your
even
brand
have proof
first.
that it works. She ordered some and it'll be here Friday.
That shit's bananas.
At least it says it's only 7:45 there, so it should still break.
Oh.
Nice.
Okay, so what we did today, so we've started out this new routine, and it seems to be that work. Maybe take a break for cribbage. Work.
Take a break for lunch.
Take a break. Well,
For
usually
dinner,
the cribbage
whatever.
is lunch. We, maybe we'll watch like a half episode of Real Housewives of Atlanta because Doug
Something.
likes the Housewives of Atlanta because
Like,
they're black
they're
and he's
bootylicious.
racist toward black people, not against black people. And does that make sense?
No,
He doesn't like the other housewives. He just likes Atlanta. And it's because he's attracted to black women. It's fine.
sorry, not sorry.
No, and they're gorgeous.
What are you gonna do?
The show is hilarious, especially the old episodes. Hilarious.
The one lady's trying to sing and she can't sing, and she's in the studio with these like producers, and she starts singing. The producers like,
Fuck. It's like when I sang on the podcast, like you don't want to see it. So we Nicole says, Stacey, I sent you nudes. You got to go check your PM. Okay, here we go. So we've started this like little routine, whereas we work. We would like to be going to church. Ha 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 ha.
that's pretty funny.
Ha ha. Do you guys want to see the nudes that Nicole just sent me? Here
I don't know
you
if it's safe for
go.
work.
These are the okay, and I'm going to tell you what I tell Doug all the time. Dad jokes make my vagina dry up. Now I know you don't care about that because we're not going to have sex. I mean, unless you want to, we'll think about it. But that's what she sent us. Nudes.
It's pretty funny.
Why don't you and Nicole run off together and tell
Look
Dad
at Melanie thinks it's
Stop!
funny.
What is
Nicole thinks
wrong
it's
with you
funny.
people?
Funny, haha. Lisa.
My friend Art sent me his dick and his
Everybody's
wife's
laughing.
ass, and then he sent me a puss pic, and he sent me like 5 other dick pics. Not you guys. Courtney hasn't sent me her flamingo. Nothing.
He's really proud of his dick. Apparently.
Geez, Trace, you could at least send me some.
And
nudes.
JoJo's laughing over here. See, everybody thought it was funny except for you.
Oh.
I think you're maybe you and Barbara York should go attend a fun class.
Are you sweating?
together.
Oh no, it's the
I just
spray.
sprayed the spray.
I don't know. It's not my thing. So we went to Sanibel as we have been doing on Tuesdays and Thursdays. It's like our little date day. We work all day Saturday, we work all day Sunday. We should be going to church, but I haven't been feeling well. And so hopefully this week, knock on wood, we should be good.
Yeah.
So anyway, we
go to our normal beach.
we go to the beach. So we go through Ding Darling. Stan's there. Stan's the guy with the feathered hair that has no personality. Like he
so
thinks-
disappointing.
There's Zach going by on his scooter.
Was that Zach?
I think so. So feathered hair, parted down the middle. Looks like a game show host. No personality. Went through Ding Darling. What do we see? One iguana.
Yeah, one iguana.
Couple.
No, did we get?
blue
We saw.
hair. We
no,
saw.
one.
We had
one
a whole
iguana.
conversation with an iguana. He was like right next to our
Yeah,
car.
it was right there. I was trying to think if we saw 2 today, but I think we saw 2 last time.
We heard one behind us. What else did we see? A couple blue
Taurus.
herons. A what?
Tourists.
We saw a tourist and a couple of blue heron. Not that exciting. But then we went to the beach. We're there. We meet a nice man from Pennsylvania. Did you ever get his name?
No idea what his name is.
Nice man from Pennsylvania who's on vacation. Was in a miserable marriage. She walked out on him. He's got a new girl. They've been together
Yeah,
6
they
years.
were nice.
She
folks.
works for H&R Block. She's doing quite well. They've traveled everywhere. They've been to Hawaii this year. They went to Hawaii last year. They've been to Greenland. They're going to Iceland this year. They're doing their shit. He is living the dream.
He had the best career ever, though.
was
40
that?
years milking cows.
He milked cows and he worked at a lumberyard. So nice. But he was there with his wife and her sister and like a friend or whatever. So he's like, that's why
Oh.
I'm down here because he couldn't use
Yeah,
a break.
yeah.
But he loves her dad. Like the dad of the wife is there and he's elderly and apparently he's a hoot. And but he just didn't come to the beach because it was a lot for him. Then we're sitting there and we're looking. There's something in the water. And I'm like, what? the fuck is that? We thought maybe it was like a buoy that had gotten like dislodged. It was bright orange, big. And come to find out, it is a fucking a helium balloon.
Mylar balloon.
And so I get in the water, and it's out pretty far.
It's coming. It's like it's out there.
It's out pretty
And so
far.
it starts coming in,
And it
coming
gets
in,
a little
coming in.
closer.
She's
I
like,
just
I'm
decided
going
to
in
swim for
after it. And so instead of like a normal person trying to swim to cut it off as it's veering down the beach, she goes right at it. And so by the time she gets to where it was,
It's turned.
It's in front
But
of
it's
her.
not even the fact that it turned, but it's the fact that I was getting pulled by the waves. Like I would swim forward, and the wave would pull me back.
Yeah.
So
it looked like you were having a hard time.
I was having a rough time of it, but I finally got that fucker, and I use it as a flotation device. And then my shells. You have to go get those fucking things.
Oh, where? I don't know. Oh, there's one in the car, right?
One's in the center console, but the other ones are in the bag. So
Okay.
so I'm out there.
I'll bring the bag.
And I'm just bringing the balloon back. Doug comes over. He's like, "You want me to take the balloon?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm good." And then I'm talking to these nice people, or no, I think I might have given it. Did I give it to you?
Gave it to me on the beach.
Oh, so I'm talking to these people. They have this floating shell thing that they put their shell. So you scoop and you put it on top, and it filters out all the particulate, and you just get the shells. And so they gave me a couple of shells, which was super nice of them. But I felt bad because I got two really big conch, not really big, like this big. You're going to see them in a second. So they were super nice. And so I'm really bad with fucking names. I'm 99% sure it's Denise and Brian. They're super nice. From Pennsylvania, moved to the Cape. What fucking amazing people. And they were talking about how moving to Cape Coral, they've met people and they've talked, but they've never actually made plans. And so they have our contact information. I don't think they're watching right now because I would hope they would comment if they were. But we're gonna do something with them. And we brought our stuff over. I fell in the sand twice because I'm just like a uncoordinated, clumsy person with a cheap ass, terrible chair. But ready? So they're screening with all their equipment. I just used my toes to pick that up. Just like used my little toes, picked it up, and I was like, "Oh, that's cool."
Look at this thing. You feel like an animal in there. Look at that.
I checked, made sure there's nobody in there. Nobody was home.
No live shelling, but I do have the balloon that she took out.
Yeah,
of the ocean.
this is why you don't really wait. Open that balloon up. It was like full balloon. Like this was new. It was a new balloon. It still had air in it.
Happy birthday! To
Somebody. That's not a happy birthday killing a sea turtle. Don't release your balloon, fuckers.
What's that? Oh, that's a piece of coral. This is our beach bag. We didn't clean it out, folks. So
Yeah, but there's you can't miss it. It's like this is the true lemon. By the way, if you like lemon in your iced tea from Dunkin' Donuts, get these. Keep in your glove box. Put one in. It's the same thing as 4 lemons. Ask me how I know.
So
just pull the big stuff out.
I did. So she is swimming around out there, getting shells and she's putting them in her bathing suit. And so apparently with the shells was some sand and some other debris. She comes up to me, and the guy's standing.
I'm wearing a like a tube top swimsuit.
Yeah, the guy's standing 2 feet away, like kind of behind me, and she goes, "Here, reach
Grab
down here," and tits like completely out, like in the beach. And I'm like, "What are you doing?" She goes, "Reach in there and get him." And I pull the big one out wherever it went. This one, I pulled this out from between the titties.
Y'all know I don't care. Actually, tonight another titty problem we had was we couldn't agree whether my nipple was showing or not on the video last night where I had a titty slip. It was areola only.
Yeah, there was nothing.
Areola only, no nipple.
There's little shells, but nothing.
There's another one just like this.
Not in here. I don't know what you did with it.
Oh, maybe it's in the cooler.
Oh, maybe it's in the cooler.
I hope it is. I hope I didn't lose it. I would cry. This wasn't from the Jeep?
That was the one. That was from the Jeep.
I hope we didn't lose it. Okay, so we got some comments. Haha, nudes funny. That was good. Nicole from Tracy. Surprised they weren't nude loo. I don't even know what that is. Noodles. Oh, noodles. You're so funny. You're so funny. Tracy says, how can you have no personality with feathered hair?
Yeah, it really doesn't. The curtains don't match that drape right there.
It's like their entire personality. Could you guys imagine if my hair was my entire personality? I mean, it kind of is, but it's really what came first, the hair or my personality.
Well, no, I posted a picture on my a little video of you when you had normal hair driving the Jeep 11 years ago.
So weird.
Before we were married.
And
so dangerous.
Yeah. And Randall says, I sent you pic I sent you guys a pic in Merrill messages, and he says
Merrill
LOL.
messages.
And I'm 50, remember?
Uh-oh.
I don't have a beach. I don't know if I'm beach ready. Oh, we might be about to find out. Oh, sure. Uh-huh.
But Tracy thought it was awesome. And then she says, I hate that shit, Stacy.
Damn,
What-
son. Can I show that picture?
Mhm.
Damn.
So,
damn.
what did you say that she hates? I forget.
I don't know.
She hated something.
Balloons.
Oh, the
Balloons in the
balloon, yeah,
fucking
yeah.
ocean.
So
that
here
was
it is.
bullshit.
Can
Can I show this?
Send Doug. She told you to pull the big stuff out. She usually does. Thank you for your sea turtle service. Yes, so we're
Dude, I actually last time I got the Publix. Remember, I got the Publix band.
Yeah.
It
Last
was
time.
from a
So
water bottle. I saved that shit.
So we were talking about that today. How my wife is a friend of the turtles, and I love turtles like more than life itself. So she said, "Yeah, well, we've helped the turtles a lot this year." I'm like, "What do you mean?" Because well, last year we went to the Turtle Rescue Hospital. That money goes back to turtle rescue and hospitalization of these sea turtles. And the other thing, the thing I kind of forgot about, is that when we set up that visit, she paid online, and she paid the wrong turtle hospital up in like St. Augustine or something.
Yeah, so we paid for 2 turtle
So we
visits.
paid for 2, and we can't get our money back if the money's going.
What do
to
you? It's
turtles.
a fucking nonprofit. Like,
Yeah,
and it's not like they would have given
excuse
it back.
me, charity.
Yeah, we would like
We
our
messed.
money back.
We done fucked up.
So let's see what we have for comments. And then Trey says awesome.
Yeah,
And
I already did that, and Randall said, "Yeah."
Okay, wait till you guys see this shit. By the way,
Yes, Randall. You look at this shit. It's a picture of
look at this
Randall.
Shit. It's not, but it's craziness. You're gonna have to start working out. Alan
I'm
is
working out. It's too hot.
jacked as shit,
It's too
and
hot.
Randall, 50 years old.
Yeah, that.
Damn, son.
I'm 8 years older than this man. I got an excuse.
Is that like okay? So did Doug? Was there any validity in Doug's comment about the bipolar? Is that what makes you look like that? Because I would like
Maybe I'll catch me a little of that mania, and I'll start.
my mom's bipolar. I should if that would have given me, I would have taken it. If it had given me abs like that, shit. And I'd like to make some other comments about the background here. Is that
He's drinking water.
is that a Kirkland? Is that a Kirkland
But
water or
notice
Publix
the
water?
labels on it. It's not in the ocean. So Randall's
listen,
doing his good.
I
deed
can tell
for
you
the
something right
turtles.
now. You see this thing right here? That's going to give you 9 kinds of cancer. Like you don't want that diffuser right there. Well, I'll get you some
Wait,
essential oils.
don't pick on the man.
And then it looks like he's got a little Amazon package on there. What is that? Yeah. And you're going to need toilet paper. soon.
You need to change
You're
that
gonna need
roll out
toilet
pretty
paper
soon
soon.
because you're gonna be stranded.
That
Stranded.
doesn't happen to guys. You don't get a straight. I kind of want to wash my face on his fucking stomach. That's bonkers. Good
I'm
for
right
you.
here.
Yeah, I know. But
You can't wash your
here's-
face on somebody else's abs. I don't have abs, so maybe that's one of those
Well,
gray
I mean,
areas.
you know,
that-
I not that I want to keep bringing this up again, but you know, Randall.
Tracy says, "Damn, I need your routine."
Randall, so you got the 6-pack up here, but look, what's going on down there? Isn't that supposed to be another? You're gonna have to do more crunches. You gotta do more
That's called a
crunches.
smoothie.
A smoothie.
Shit up.
He's got that
Um,
fucking treasure
Because
trail
I've
thing.
always looked like that.
Don't you want to just run your tongue across that?
No,
shit
I
right
really don't. No,
Uh-huh.
that's how I know I'm not gay.
I gotta
I don't yearn.
And listen, Randall's not really my type. He's a great guy. I love him.
Yeah, we love
But I
Randall.
like somebody who's like out of shape.
like me,
And I would like
out of
you to-
shape,
old,
bent dick.
I like the bent dick.
old,
The bent dick is the
gray,
best part. But my problem is that
sunburned.
most people who look the way you do eat like super particularly and they work out like crazy.
You don't know what he
and
eats. You don't know him. He could maybe eats like a champ.
I don't think
Like
you
he
eat
eats-
like a champ and you have abs like that. And if you do, we're all gonna gang up and kill you. If you have abs like that and you don't have to like starve yourself and work out every day, we hate you.
Maybe he's on the Ozempic.
Is he on the other side? Listen, I'll tell you this much: one of my favorite drugs I've talked about a million times. I don't recommend it. Is Provigil. It's the shit they give you for narcolepsy. Now marketed under the generic name Mondafil. It's gotten much cheaper. They use it for patients with MS, anybody with chronic fatigue. It's good, but it will fuck up your adrenals in the long run. So, but it does cut your hunger significantly. Yeah, everybody wants your routine, Randall, and we're really hoping that it involves torturing yourself 12 hours a day. So we're like, okay, he deserves those abs. And he says, I've always looked like that.
Nobody likes you, Rand.
You just lost all of your friends. No, we really love you. We're really happy for you. Good for you. And Trey says ab, and then he's laughing, and he's single too, ladies. She said, "LOL." Yeah, except he just got out of a relationship, and he's
The crazy
in
woman.
school.
Oh wait, no. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
And he's in school. So give him time to settle down into a new groove, and then we'll talk about it. And then Randall says, "I have an 8-pack."
Yeah.
And I have a fucking bakery. So there.
Bakery.
Where you want to eat? A
I have a
bakery?
kiln. I have like a pot-bellied stove.
Would you like to eat at the bakery or at the 8-pack?
I like your bakery.
Thank you.
Oh,
Right
right answer.
Keep the yeast under control. So far.
No, can I change my answer?
You do what?
Can I go with the 8-pack? At least that one's not gonna.
I gotta
Right,
tell you
so-
that might be one of those at 1 o'clock exactly. That was a comment that we might want to say.
All right, so Randall says no, he's not. He's unavailable, like he should be.
Yes.
Right? He's getting his act together. He wants to know from Nicole how much he eats. He goes, want to see me 40 pounds heavier? No. who wants to
Yes.
see
Yeah.
that?
Actually, I
No one
would.
wants to
Yes,
see
that will make me
Fat
feel.
Randall.
Yeah, I want to see Fat Randall. Yeah,
okay.
and 40 pounds heavier is not fat.
I just like the name Fat Randall. It just sounds so
Randall.
degrading.
But I will say that
Why am I picking on Randall tonight? I like Randall.
I don't know, but I just want everybody to be happy with who they are. Your body is beautiful.
Yeah.
And by the way, some people are like, I will pull that off the screen. Some people are, wired to be one way. Some people are wired to be another way. Some people gorge themselves on food and gain weight. And some people eat like a fucking bird and gain weight, because a lot of what happens in your body is actually inflammation. So get this, we go to see my doctor, this Kelly Wallace chick. She's awesome.
It's called mitochondria.
She's a character in a fucking half, by the way. And we love her. And so she's like looking at my body and she's like, that's not fat. That's inflammation. So she's like, fat doesn't like, it's not squishy like that. That's like, it's hard. Fat is hard. So there is some fat under the squish. But sorry, I'm sitting here playing with my fat.
I don't think that's a good look to go. Yeah, I don't think that's a good look.
I will pull my dress up on national television.
Yeah,
and
I know
make
you
like a
would.
puppet show with my fupa. I don't give two shits. But
Get some good ratings though.
But yeah, I don't give a
Japanese men gathering around a TV
shit.
in a shop window.
I am. I think I'm gonna make an
Sony.
OnlyFans where I just swim around the pool naked all day. So we your body is beautiful, and don't judge other people. Don't make rude comments. If someone looks nice, tell them they look nice, but like not like in the work. Like don't be like in the workplace. Like you've got a nice.
Oh, you got.
body.
I like the way you drive your Jeep.
I was gonna tell that story. That's on my list of stories to
Oh,
tell.
it is okay. All right.
she's
I
dead,
didn't
but
give
I
it. I
haven't-
didn't give it up. That's all
But
right.
no, but it's been on my list of stories for like this is how far back that story is. I've
God
written
damn
it down
Jeez.
forever. I just keep writing notes, always things to talk to you guys about, because we just fucking love you and we want to make this the best show possible. Which reminds me, if you're watching over on Twitter, I'm sorry, Master Haters, I know you've heard this a million times. If you're watching on Twitter, go over to YouTube.
And make some comments.
YouTube.com/@maritalhate. You will make so many friends. As a matter of fact, just tonight, our little buxom friend, JoJo's Buxom Plants, came on board, and she's like, I'm going to be a Master Hater. The Master Haters
JJBP.
are the people that come night after night. Of course, we've got Lisa, Tracy, Nicole, Jen, and there's somebody, Randall, and there's somebody else that I'm forgetting, and it's killing me. Is it Darlene?
Fuck, whose name
Melanie.
am I?
Melanie. Sorry, Melanie.
Yeah.
I'm so glad you're here.
All right.
So anyway, you'll come, you'll make friends, and you'll all live happily
And
ever
we'll
after.
entertain you in some way. So Melanie says he eats more than 3 average grown men in a day.
Yeah, it's the
That's
you
kinda-
have when you have lean muscle burns fat at rest, which is why we should all be lifting weights. Why are we not lifting weights?
I don't know.
I've been practicing dolphin fisting.
Yeah, you're in the dolphin fisting, sweating to the oldies. What are you going to school for, Randall? Tracy wants to know.
Yeah.
As long as it's a yeast-free bakery. Randy does eat. He's always eating, says Lisa. Melanie
That's
says
not a bad
he's,
problem to have in a man.
he's a king of. You meant.
Yeah.
Okay. Being
Doug
clear.
is always eating too, but his abs don't look like that.
He's king of the sweet tooth. He needs an OnlyFans page, says Nicole.
Dude, our friend who was on the podcast,
I will promo it,
Corner,
sure.
Alan, he literally has an OnlyFans page. And I would totally, Alan, do you want us to promo your OnlyFans page? Was I not supposed to tell you? You said it on the podcast. What are we talking about?
I don't know. So Jojo says, "Oh my God, I'm just inflamed. I'm not fat. Who knew? Who is this doctor?"
It's Kelly. So we live in Southwest Florida, Cape Coral to be precise, but we're from Massachusetts. Don't hold that against us. And we lived here 2.5 years. We found this doctor. Her name's Dr. Kelly Walsh. She's a chiropractor. She specializes in kinesiology. And she's really interesting. She's got this like very like bubbly personality. Like we go there and it's a fucking party.
It's a comedy show.
It is like literally a party. And she's super nice. She's a very distinctive, like kind of like raspy
Really,
voice.
yeah, deep raspy
Like you
voice.
kind of want her to call you at like late at night and be like, "Hey, what are you doing?" And I can't do her voice. That's terrible. But it's sexy and she has really good energy. She's super sweet. And so
yeah, we look forward.
it's the three of us are fucking nuts. And then she's got this nice assistant. I don't know her name.
Who's like
So sweet.
Malena, so something.
She's very
yeah,
nice.
Marlene.
She's very
Marlene.
nice, but she's like they're all quiet and whatnot. And so then she has to put like the thing on Doug's wiener, and I'm just making dick jokes.
Oh, it's
the
like
whole
like an
time.
electrode.
craziness.
It's not that exciting.
In any case, if you want to come to Southwest Florida, they're right here in Cape Coral on Del Prado.
So Lisa says not in the workplace. That's where I met my BF.
Dude, I actually was recently thinking back to like when I worked in the workplace and
Yes.
all the comments people made about my appearance.
Yeah, screw
Totally
you.
inappropriate. If a work girl walks up to another girl and is like, "Oh my God, I love your shirt. Where did you get it?" One thing. Or even even a dude, like unless the shirt is like revealing, like if you're a dude, you actually don't even look at women. Just be gay. It'll be easier that way. But what are you looking at me like that for?
Dudes, just be gay.
I'm just saying, if you have a choice. Plus you wouldn't have to deal with bitches. We're crazy.
Mm.
So I had
I
a
like
guy
titties though.
tell me like your makeup looks much better without eyeliner on. I had conjunctivitis, that's why I didn't have eyeliner on, but okay. And then like just like, oh, like just comments like, "Oh, you should wear this again," or you haven't worn that in a while. And it's like
That's a little off.
same office that made jokes that they were Mad Men and everyone called me Joan. So
No, that's not good.
kind of what you expect.
Nicole says she's getting fluffy and she's going through the change.
Oh yeah, me too, girl.
Randall is Bachelor of Science in Project Management. Good call, sir.
Get it.
And he
Yeah,
sent
there's
us
a
a
big
picture
demand.
of 20 pounds heavier and 140-pound heavier
I'm gonna pull those both up.
in order.
Nicole, she's going through the change and she says she's getting fluffy. I would recommend starting L-glutamine
Mm.
and muscle test it.
You don't even know. What
It's
that
not
is.
expensive. It's like $20. You can buy it on Amazon. Or better yet, you'll get it even cheaper from Christina. So if
Put
you
some
order,
yam cream on yourself.
reach out to my pal. You can put some yam cream. That will help with the menopause. Get it. And then, of course, at Court, you should start making wild yam cream and selling it because the only, like the major source is Anna's in Australia, and they're like super back ordered. So the L-glutamine, you get it from Vitamin C Chiropractic. She discounts her supplements for all of her clients. I think it's like 10%, but hey, it's still cheaper than your own and better quality. So she'll steer you in the right direction. So, like you can tell her what your price point is, or thank you, that's very helpful. You can tell her what your price point is, and she will help you find the best supplement. But I know she recommends to me Standard Process, Designs for Health, Metagenics, and electric shock therapy for my husband. So we're working on that.
I'm like a 10-year-old. So Tracy says, congrats, Randall. And then Nicole wants you to message all that stuff to her because she'll totally forget.
Oh, shit. You want, yeah. Ooh.
And she's also baked, so she might be just talking out her ass. So
Just text me what we're talking about and I'll respond because I'll remember. So Randall has sent more photos. The dude never looks bad.
he said, send her a list of that stuff and Randall will grab them.
What a sweetheart.
Randall needs more on his plate between the
Yeah, he doesn't
education,
have
the
enough to
race.
Hang on. You can do nice things for me. You guys are broken up. Just do nice things for me.
You're getting skinnier.
That looks skinnier. That looks like
Yeah,
you
what
have
the hell?
more
You're
abs.
joking with us. I was like, I want to see fat Randall, and what do I get? Skinnier Randall.
Fat
Oh yeah,
Randall.
that's terribly fat. Oh my goodness, I'd hate to
So
look like that,
fat.
Randall.
You're morbidly obese. What I like most of all about Randall is the fact that hairstyle, the original picture we saw,
Yeah.
you could feather that shit with a round brush
You
and a
could
blow
feather
dryer.
it, looking
You
all
could
get
look like-
yourself a Trans Am with the
You
shaker
could be
hood.
like Stan at Ding Darling, except with a personality.
Yeah.
I wish he was fucking bipolar. At least he'd be interesting.
That guy's got nothing going on. That guy.
Nothing. I've been to insurance seminars that were more fun, but that's because I was there. I can make anything fun.
Tracy is going to be starting alpha lipoic acid for inflammation, or as I could say, I am going to be starting alpha lipoic acid.
Order it through Christina. It will save you money.
Muscle weighs more than fat. You're right. Yeah, and Randall said that as well.
Yes.
Or if you're not fat at all and you just have you're just inflammation, then you
Sure.
got nothing to worry about.
So we never really, we have so much to cover still.
Yeah,
So
it's
we went to the,
79.
we went to Sanibel.
Yeah.
We get
To our
there.
favorite little beach.
We stopped.
Captiva.
We bought an umbrella. The nice lady we talked to the last time we stopped at the
Wasn't
the
there.
beach shop wasn't
So
there.
we met her like sort of like stand in.
Yeah, she had nice nails, but the people not so much with the
Not that
personality.
interesting.
We did buy a beach umbrella.
$14.
Did you find that to be helpful?
I
Today?
did. I found it very helpful.
So he doesn't have to bake in the hot sun.
But I did look at my face. I baked in the sun.
Well, because you were standing out front and talking for a while.
And I was baking in the Jeep on the way home and on the way there. So yeah,
So you got baked all day, and I'm baked all night.
Oh, it
Woohoo.
works out. We should
okay.
have bake sale.
Okay.
I'm
So
gonna toss your cookies.
so we get to yeah, they definitely have it through Trey says we I didn't see it through Christina, but I will check again. I 100% know that it's there because I've ordered it there. And go standard process Metagenics designs for health are the best three that she carries. If they don't have it, reach out to Christina. And Nicole says, well, Melanie got to see one of my boobs today while we were video chatting. Oh, girl.
You seen one? You seen them both?
No, she's only seen one.
Oh no, but that's what they always say.
And Melanie is getting baked right now.
Nice.
Hey, our new friend Jojo is Jojo. She goes by Jojo's Buxom Plants.
Yeah.
She grows plants.
Oh, look at that.
Girl,
Match made in heaven.
these people here, we love plants. And we also love fungus. No, we love all kinds of things. You don't have to do drugs to be a part of this podcast. You don't have to be rich to be our girl. You don't have to be cruel to rule my world.
Tracy says thank you, and Nicole says, "Ha! I only showed her one." Yeah, but how different? How much different are they? Like
Mine are very symmetrical.
Yours are very, very.
I have like
yeah.
probably the most symmetrical tits you will ever see in your life. They're sagging in a symmetrical fashion now.
But yeah, some women have like the googly eye look, one looking up, one looking down. You know,
Ladies, if
some have the clam neck, some
if
have
it
the
will
puffy.
make you feel better to do something to your tits, you should do it. You should do it. You should do it.
So wait.
These are mine. I would love to have them lifted. I don't have the money.
So who's all right? So we should get a review. Who was that? Nicole, you showed Melanie because
Melanie, let
we
us
got to
know.
get a
How was
review.
it?
Was it like a 10 out of 10?
Send us pics.
Let us
No.
no, don't, because then that's
By the way, there have been tits on the podcast twice now.
yeah. Well, yours,
Mine, but no nipple, and of course my good friend Michelle.
and Courtney says mine are also strangely even. Actually, I should rescind that offer because you don't want to rate your friends' titties.
Why
and,
not?
like,
I want to rate.
But if they're like a 2, what if she rates them a 2?
What kind
and
of
then
sexist
Nicole gets
bullshit
all
is that? We've
sad.
just completely exploited Randall for like the last half hour. We can't see
That's
Nicole's
true.
tits.
All right,
Are you kidding me?
all right. Well, we're not.
We
gonna
can kind of see
we'll talk
Courtney's
about
because
it.
she didn't wear a bra and you can see them through a tank top.
Um,
She has little nipples. We're nipple twins. We had the same nipples. You know what's from? Breastfeeding babies.
All right. So
They're like fucking
Nicole says
pencil
one's
erasers.
bigger than the other. I've actually gained enough weight to actually have boobs. Nice. We'll take
Nozzle
that.
cough.
We'll take that. Courtney says, especially after breastfeeding 6 babies, I never wear a bra.
Yeah.
Geez, thanks, Melanie. What did
Mm.
Melanie?
Melanie,
I don't.
they may have comments that we haven't. She said
Oh,
it was
yeah.
a very nice titty.
Oh,
Keep going. Mine are just small at this point.
And then it was a very nice, very good. Well, everybody's happy. Because everybody loves titties.
Oh, here's a perfect example. Trey says my left was way bigger than my right. I had 6 pounds removed from the left and 2 from the right, so they are even now. Get it, girl? Do what you have to
That's
do. To make
very
you feel good.
specific, Tracy. I
like that.
I like that. Like I'm sure, like the doctor grabbed your hand. You woke up from the surgery, and you're like, "Listen, we removed 4 from one side and 2 pounds from."
Well, it's
the
like when you
other."
have a baby and they're like, "Hey, she was 6 pounds." 3
Yeah,
ounces."
right. Like just tapping her hand, like you know how everything's going to be symmetrical now.
I will say this. I have 2 things to say. The first one is a lot of people out there before they have children, they want to save like for their home. They want to be financially stable. Like you can buy a house or not buy a house. Like I don't give a shit about that. As a matter of fact, a lot of people will tell you that contrary to popular belief, your house is not a good investment. It's not an investment until you fucking sell it. You're gonna live there. It's not an investment. In any case, you could save up and get a house. That's fine. But before you have children, put enough aside for a boob job and a tummy tuck. You
And
need
maybe
to
a
go
little-
to Mexico.
Little mommy makeover down.
Yeah, it's a mommy makeover.
down in
Get
the region.
get the extra stitch, whatever you got to do so everybody's happy. You
Then-
crank out those babies and you get that woman what she deserves. She's fucking earned it. And you better throw in a goddamn diamond. That's right.
Oh.
Or like some tacos. Either way, depending on
So
your
when she
budget.
leaves your ass, she's got
She
got down
tacos.
payment, first last and security on
Ooh,
an
condo.
apartment.
She's not going to need. She's got great tits. So that's the point, is to do the things that make you happy. But the other thing I would caution you to is, consider other options other than an implant, or really weigh the risks, because a lot of women have gotten sick from their breast implants. It's a really big deal. And my grandmother had implants. Actually, there's a story.
Oh,
Would you like to hear a story about my grandma?
We have
Would you like to hear a story about
my?
Would you like to hear a story about my grandma's tits
I
or not?
always like to hear about your grandma's tits.
Okay, so my grandma had breast cancer in 1976. Not good. As a matter of fact, back then they didn't know what the fuck they were doing, and she didn't. It wasn't like she had like a lump. Like I have tapioca tits. Like there's like lumps.
They
everywhere.
had no diagnostic imaging really, other than an X-ray.
X-ray.
In 1976.
And her tumors were like grains of sand from her armpit into her breast. So she had a double radical mastectomy back in the day, and they gave her fake tits. She had silicone titties. They weren't that big though. Like I'm telling you,
I didn't know her. She was gone before.
She was like an A cup. I'm like, Grandma, what's the fucking point of getting implants to be an A cup? Like that doesn't. If you want to be an A cup, there's some really cute little titties that are slow perky and adorable, and
they get to go in that committee.
You get to go in
the
the itty bitty
itty-bitty.
titty.
Yeah.
But she stayed small, and so at one point, one of her implants. So she had silicone back in the day because she had like OG tit implants. One exploded, so she had to go and she got saline. I'm like, Grandma,
It was on a roller coaster.
they were actually it
Bumper
was-
cars.
I think it was during the once a month that she had sex with my grandfather, but that's not the point.
Ooh.
She so she had breast cancer. She loses the one tit. She loses both tits. One of the implants explodes, so they have to remove it. But she's elderly at this point. Like she's like 70, and they're like, okay, well, here's the thing, like we don't want to have you under for that long, so like we could do one and only do the one, or we could do both. She decided to only do one, but they decided to put saline in one side. So she already had silicone, she had a new one saline. So my grandmother and I were super close, and it's worth noting that I have always been really close to my friends and just been like, oh, come on in, like everybody just lets themselves in the house. So I'm sitting there with my grandmother and saying I would love to get mine done after having the kids, like they've just lost their shape. And my grandmother goes, actually, they really hadn't. They were pretty good. I mean, they were really great when we met.
Best I've ever seen.
Oh, thanks, baby. So in any case, I'm there. Why, thank you. And my grandmother and I are there, and I'm like this, feeling my grandma's tits
Nice.
when like 5 of my friends walk through the fucking front door. So
well,
silicone feels
it's
way
one of the
more
rare
real.
people on earth that you can compare and contrast
Is your grandma?
with the same set.
I don't feel like enough people feel up their grandmas.
Oh, I never did. Although my grandmother did have breast cancer.
Did she have breast implants?
No, she died.
You could die. My grandmother died too. She had breast implants. People with breast implants die. Some people die from their implants. Maybe.
No, she didn't get breast cancer until she was just about dead. So.
Oh well, I don't think it really matters.
And that was 1970. So they just held her up to a light, like a bright light, and tried to look through the tissue. And
your grandmother died in 1970.
Yeah. She was born in 1880 something, I think.
Yeah, my grandparents all died in the 2000s.
Like, all right, so
We got
we
comments.
have comments.
There's a long hair. That's how long my hair was in 99. I don't like long hair in men. But you do you. I had my sister take a pic with me in the porta potty.
Nice.
That's hilarious. The doctor had no personality. This trace. The doctor had no personality, but told my mom because they had weight and fat to send it off to pathology just for safe measures. Well, I'm glad they did that. And actually, everybody say a prayer for John. So my friends John and Donna, we've talked about them a million times on the podcast. They're hilarious, nicest people you will ever meet. John has been in and out of the hospital. He's there right now. They had found some fluid in his lungs. He was very sick. He was in extreme pain. They did an aspiration and removed some of the fluid from his lungs, and they tested it. He has some kind of infection that they couldn't figure it out. They had been at the Great Wolf Lodge, and the whole family had gotten sick.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think is going to happen at the Great Wolf Lodge? But also, like, I'm not blaming my friend for being sick, but like those places are dirty. They're teeming with children. And so the whole family gotten sick. John was the last to get sick, and he's really been struggling. They sent everything off to pathology. He's been feeling much better. So please keep a good thought for my friends. They're amazing people. And
Some of the best.
God forbid something happened to him, she would not make it. And who am I going to play with? Who am I going to play with?
Well, you got new friends.
still haven't
You
finished
got many new friends.
Oh, I still have to finish my fucking beach story because we haven't even gotten there. So Court says, I just recommended anyone wanted to do surgery before and do some research. There's a lot of women who get sick after implant surgery. There's a whole Facebook group about it with 600K women in stories. Yeah, no, it's a really big deal. And you can have fat implanted if you want more volume. You can have some of mine. I have plenty.
It's just inflammation.
It's just inflammation. Trey says, oh, and tacos sounds so good right now.
Who mentioned tacos?
I don't know.
But now I want to, yeah. Okay.
You want a fish taco? I got one right here. Doug's like, she died. She died. Yeah. We have an ongoing joke in this house. Long story short, we go to the movies. We're there, our whole family. We go to see A Dog's Way Home. Long story about this dog that gets lost, goes across the country.
It's a 2-hour movie, and this is at about 1 minute 50.
Yeah,
an hour 50 in.
We're sitting there.
The dog's almost home, crossing this road.
We're minding our own business. It's at a family movie. The dog gets hit by a car.
Boom!
And
Screech.
the whole theater. Whole theater. And right behind us, this little girl who's for sure my spirit animal goes, he's dead. Funniest day of my life.
It was unbelievably funny.
I could not stop laughing. So when I die, that will pretty much be my entire epitaph. She's dead. Go with that. So. And Randall says he sent it to you, and I will look at it. I have so much to go through. We're not going to have a ton of time for this, but maybe tomorrow. And he says, "Damn, Doug, your granny was old."
My grandma every year on my grandmother's birthday, I post on Facebook and like. She would have been 137 years old if she had lived, something like that. I think it's hysterical. I miss her to this day. I was only 5 or 4 when she died, but she lived with us, so she was very close to us. So, anyways,
so lots of prayers for John. Thank you, and Melanie, thank you, Randall, thank you. You guys are awesome, and Melanie also has fat to donate. So listen, all you skinny people, like,
can you donate
titties?
Can you donate your own fat, or do you have to get like somebody else's? Like,
you normally would get your own fat.
So if you get somebody else's, you got to like clean it and have it reupholstered.
I don't even know what you would do with that. But I want to finish my goddamn beach story. So I'm there, I make friends. I go swim in the water, blah, 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 get the balloon. The whole reason I fucking go there is to make friends with dolphins.
And she gets the balloon.
Swim. I get the balloon. I like that I've chased down the coast. I was in Sanibel, now I'm in fucking Captiva. And I've got
happy birthday,
the balloon,
whoever.
Save the dolphin.
Dick.
Fuck you, birthday boy. So I get the she
gets the balloon.
I get the balloon. I make some friends.
And now she's further down the beach now. She's probably about maybe 50 yards down the beach, and she starts swimming in, and she starts chit chatting with these people that are doing some shelling. And then so she's there, and then I'm so I'm hanging out under the umbrella, trying not to get sunburned. And then all of a sudden, I hear Stacy laughing. I'm like, okay, all right, so you're entertained for a while. So I'm like, all right, that's fine.
I thought you were still playing with your friend from Pennsylvania.
No. I only talked to him for a little bit. I didn't talk to him for very much after you left, because his wife came along. And then, so I look over, and you're having a good time.
Oh yeah.
So I ate a little lunch, whatever. She's over there. She's being entertained. 3
of us sitting there. Me, my new friends, who first name 99% sure it's Denise
and Brian.
Super nice people. From Pennsylvania. Lovely.
So
they told me to get sweet bologna from Farmer Joe's and cream cheese it and roll it. So I will.
Oh, we're going to try that.
They seem to know about food.
Okay. So anyway. Pennsylvania's food country. So I look over, and there's a dolphin.
Right between the 3 of us.
And
this guy, Sam Hunt, he was there.
And I'm there, and I'm like, do they even know that dolphin is there? Because they're chit-chatting and like, oh, dolphin, whatever.
There.
Yeah. So
It was maybe 6 feet from me, 4 feet from the other guy. So then we were hanging out with our new friends. We went over to their cabana. They were all set up. They, seriously set up.
They had a cool cabana. If you need a thing for the beach.
They're like, we don't know anybody in Florida. Fuck. I want to be friends with them just because they know how to fucking do the beach up, right?
Yeah, they had a homemade cart.
And they were fucking cool. Like, they were really nice people. Like, they were interesting. They had good stories. Like, they seemed like really cool people. Although they did not have the best Disney experience, and I am bound and determined to go to Disney World with these people and show them the time of their lives. God damn it. In any
Yeah.
case. Yeah, but I'll turn them into like co-leaders. So the dolphin pops up in the middle. So finally we're all there hanging out and they're like, there's the dolphin. There's the dolphin. But it's like way out.
Yeah.
And I like it's really important to me to make eye contact. It was like something I was taught as a kid. You have to make eye contact with people when
with
you're
the
talking
dog,
to them.
with a dolphin.
Well, that too.
They only
But
have the one
I'm
eye
always
each
gonna,
side.
yeah, but I'll be like when people have lazy eyes and you're like, which way do I look?
With
Oh,
big
the dolphin.
with apex predators, not supposed to look them in the eye. Like a lion, not supposed to look in the eye. They'll mess you up.
Is
Gorilla,
a
silverback?
dolphin a apex predator? Could be.
It's
I think,
close. It's
dolphins-
closer. They will swim and poke sharks right in the gill, and sharks do not like dolphins.
Dolphins are fucking awesome. So I go out, the dolphin's out there. I go out and he comes up 4 feet from me, comes up about he came up like 2-3 times. But here's the kicker. At one point, he swam by me underwater, and if I had just I could have reached him.
You could have grabbed his fin,
Like-
gone for like
You
water
know when you
ski
reach
ride.
across the table and you're like, I'm reaching a little too far. I should have asked for someone to pass this.
It was
That's what
that
I
kind of
did.
reach.
That's how far it was.
You can't touch him. You're not supposed to touch him.
Can
Can I touch him?
you put your hammer pants on and glide back and forth across?
Do
the
I
room?
have hammer pants?
No,
Mm.
they couldn't come in time for Christmas. And we've got comments. No, we have no new
No,
comments. Okay, good.
Oh, we have. It's one from Randall. He's going back on meds next week for his bipolar, even though he doesn't like pharmaceuticals.
Yeah, I don't know what the answer. If I would check out some of the Gary Braca stuff or some of the Andrew Huberman stuff because they have both studied this extensively, and maybe there may be some alternatives available to you. I remember seeing a TikTok. I can't remember if it was Huberman or Braca, but definitely check them out because there may be an option. But don't do it while you're manic like that.
Mm.
That won't be a good idea.
Don't be playing around.
You got to
with that.
finish your paper as it is. And the good news is that since you're manic right now, you'll get it done. As a matter of fact, you could probably do papers for your classmates. Like you whip out like 3-4 theses tonight. Ride that wave, baby. And so we said we were going to talk. So we went.
So we
came
met these
home,
folks.
Got behind hung out with them. Got behind a who's and what's it's and got behind a Mustang going about 5
You don't
miles.
want to know about this Mustang.
I wanted to kill them.
Like going on a leisurely stroll. This Mustang.
Well,
And
but
we're in
there's
a
a line
Jeep,
of
which is the
traffic.
shape of a saltine box.
We passed them.
And we
passed
him.
that
We passed
motherfucker.
him.
So we need to
He was
do,
standing still.
and this is where y'all are going to have to chime in here. We need to do Met Gala fashion because we talked about it yesterday.
Oh yeah, we gotta hop on this.
And,
Hopefully you guys can join in because
This is usually
sometimes
a fun
this
time.
is pretty fun.
But it's tough because we can't take clips from it. So don't say anything too funny, but we will.
Yeah.
Is this a nice scrolling one? Oh, I like a nice scrolling one.
All right.
Okay, ready.
So you're good. I'll man the comments in case if anybody has comments.
That would be good.
Tracy always comments on the fashion.
Okay, so this is
Zendaya.
Zendaya. I'd like to see the front of
Yeah,
that dress.
could we get a further away photo? Yeah, we don't know what that looks like.
Well, I mean, that looks like that.
Yeah, we don't know. I like
But
her
I think
hat
they're
though.
trying to
Look
show-
at that hat.
They're trying to show the drama of it all. It would be nice
Yeah.
to see the front of that. I don't know. I can't really critique it, but the hat was crazy.
Oh,
Look at that.
look at this Chiquita
See,
banana
now I can get
situation
into this
going on
shit.
here.
Isn't that Nicki Minaj? Right? That's Nicki Minaj. Anybody?
I don't know. Maybe the caption would tell us if it's Nicki Minaj.
Nicki
Oh,
Minaj.
yeah.
I love that. That's fucking cool as shit.
That is cool as hell. Like I want hummingbirds to be like part of this dress.
They might be.
It kind of. Do you remember the Carmen Miranda
I was
dress
sitting
with
that
the?
shit.
She had the fruit on her head. That's what it reminded me of. The Chiquita banana thing.
She looks fantastic. Good for her. I think
that's a 10 right there.
I might
That's
like
good
Met
stuff.
Gala fat. Oh, they showed her ring.
Oh,
It's
look at
pear
that.
shaped.
Oh, nobody likes a pear shape.
My
Long
engagement
story.
ring is pear shaped.
That bag is. I don't know what that bag is doing. That's good stuff.
I can't help but think that this whole thing is made of plaster, and she's gonna have some.
Oh, you
problems.
know what? It's probably some sort of aluminum mylar made from balloons that people got in the ocean.
Oh, that would be nice. And then we have
Oh, who's
here
this hot ass.
Dua Lipa.
Yeah, I'd like to do her Lipa.
There's just a lot. Like I feel like there's a lot going. Like this
Yeah,
white
no,
thing.
it looks like she's got granny panties on
See
under
that
her.
thing right
yeah.
there? I like the waist chains. That's cool.
I'm sorry, I was supposed to be manning the comments. I love this dress. Zendaya's tiny and could have had a better dress.
Maybe from a different
then
angle,
it's
that
Nicki.
dress is fire, right? If we saw it
Yeah,
from a
we
different
don't know.
angle.
We don't know.
But this is just like, this just makes me like think of like me in the 80s when I was like, oh, black lace. And
I think
just
it's an
wore it with
Evanescence
everything.
video made into a dress.
It's possible. It's just, and this white thing makes no sense. I would have been fine with it if it weren't for that stupid white thing.
She loves Dua Lipa. Tracy loves Dua Lipa's outfit.
Why can't that be black?
But doesn't it look like granny panties? Like a white granny panties under this black like lace?
No, she's like,
gown?
she's half fucking naked. I can see all the way to her. See you
To
next
China.
Tuesday, and she's a goddamn lesbian. She's just checking her out for the poontang.
Oh,
Is
okay.
it poontang if you're? And is poontang offensive?
I don't think so.
You guys are we
Unless-
allowed to
I
say
don't
poon-
have a
we don't know.
poontang, so I would not know.
We need to
Oh.
squish right. Like you have to sit on my face, or no, I'll
Oh.
sit on your face. I don't
Oh,
want you to
hey
sit on
now.
my face. I don't know who this guy is, but he's got like a thorn of
It's the thorn birds.
around his neck, which is interesting. Is that some sort of a religious statement? I don't
He
know.
looks like a 70s private eye from
He's in-
Victorian England.
This is Lewis Hamilton in Burberry, and
Hmm.
he's making me think of Dwight from The Real Housewives of Atlanta. And I don't think that that's what
Yeah,
he's
this
looking for.
is.
But
That's a refined outfit right there. Like I think that's
again,
pretty cool.
look up Dwight from The Real Housewives of
Look
Atlanta.
at the size of the
Oh my
hands
God,
on that
hilarious.
guy.
And who is this? Is what's her name? Divine
Divine
Joy.
Joy. Zoom in on that
There is. What do you want me to? How much?
because it's like kind of small in there. It looks like it might have been it's satin on one side, bathrobe on the other, terry bathrobe.
It looks honestly. It looks like it's supposed to be like a Midsummer Night's Dream period piece. I don't love it.
Tracy liked
I love the cut,
the last outfit.
but the fabric looks like, and it looks like it might be denim. And so they've interwoven all these
Ah.
pieces of denim, but everything seems kind of like unfinished. And the nails, like I just feel like she like,
Like,
this dress.
I
would
want
have
more
been,
drama from this thing. Like
This
if-
is a beautiful woman, and I just feel
Yeah.
like it was like a oh, here's something from the costume department, which if you put
Mhm.
this on
Yeah.
someone else, it might look better.
it looks
but
like an opera costume, kind
Is
of
this-
like. But I want more of that. Oh,
Usher. So there must
Usher.
have been. There's usually a theme. I don't know what this year's theme was. But
Tracy was not a fan of that last Shakespearean outfit.
yeah, no, it wasn't good.
Okay.
So this is Usher with some sort of flower thing. I can't help but wonder if anybody knows what the theme of the Met Gala was this year. And if, by the way, if you're over on Twitter, come to YouTube. You can comment. We can't see your comments if you're on Twitter. It's marital hate, youtube.com. Just search marital hate. And that's a nice, we're in the live videos right now. I don't know who that is, but I like her turban. thing.
Nicole
That's
said Phantom
cool
of
shit.
the Opera theme. Yeah, that's kind of where it was.
I want to tell you about I don't want to take your fucking serve away, asshole. Okay, so this is Cardi B. And
Oh.
she's a fucking character and a half.
It
And
really is.
I don't like the dress. What do you guys think?
I
You
like the dress.
I like the hair.
I think if we saw a still of that dress, we'd like it a lot.
No, I like how it
I-
gets bulk there.
I had an opinion, and you can't just say nah to my opinion. It's opinion.
All right, well, I'm going to bring the size down so I can get everything on one
Okay,
seat.
all right. Oh,
So now look at how beautiful she is. I love the jewelry. I don't love her nails. Not gonna lie.
she's gonna take a ride over the Titanic and throw that
It looks like
necklace back in the ocean.
instead of getting her nails redone,
Yeah.
she got a fill on top of a fill on top of a fill on top of a fill. They look like they're just stuck on.
It
there.
looks
They
like
don't-
sticks of gum,
it's not
like fruit stripe
flattering.
gum.
But that jewelry.
Tracy is not a
fire.
fan of this dress.
Her
of
her
Bacardi.
jewelry is
And neither is
fire.
Nicole.
Her jewelry is fire. Her makeup is
Oh,
fire.
the theme. Lisa says the theme was Garden of Time. Okay,
Oh,
all
there
right.
you
So
go.
now
Now we know that some of these outfits are going to be fucking stupid.
I would have
No,
gone
it's
as a
not-
giant clock,
It's
like
not
Flavor
because of
Flav.
it's not because of the theme. It's because
See, look at like
I like the grandness
That's
of it, but
starting
when
to
you get
happen.
you don't want to add bulk to that area of any woman's body. The fact that Cardi B allowed them to do this, like,
Nicole says they look like shit pickers.
yeah, it's not my. It's not
That's
my.
kinda
Okay, I
funny.
don't even know who this guy is. This is Lil Nas X. He's actually on one of our MFKs in the near future.
He's that cowboy.
I'm a little disappointed. I'm a little disappointed. Usually he goes super over the top,
yeah,
and this is like I expect this
Yeah.
is what he wears to Publix.
yeah. I would want that guy to wear that or more. You know what I mean? Like that
Like
level of fashion.
if that lit up, then I would
Yeah,
be like,
if it
okay,
was like
that's
yeah,
like,
that now you're
but
talking.
he's just that seems like did somebody in his family die? Like why is he dressed like that?
Yeah.
Seems very low key. So this Sabrina Carpenter, this dress, I saw a photo of it on the stairs. It was beautiful, but I think it was more of an Oscar dress than a Met Gala dress. She's in De La
Yeah,
Renta.
yeah. I don't know what. Yeah,
Fuck. We were watching
looks
Sex and
more
the
like Oscar De La Hoya.
we were watching I think it's beautiful. It's just I would prefer it for like the Oscars.
All right.
But I would
Yeah, I agree with you.
I want to I had a point. Oscars. You don't have to use the entire bottle. You look like you're melting. Okay, so this chick, I don't know who she is, but the dress is beautiful. I feel like she could have gone more ridiculous for the Met Gala, but it's really pretty.
Yeah. I agree too.
And
Tracy loves Sabrina, but not that dress.
I love the dress, but I think
But not for that event. Yeah,
not necessarily
I'm good
for
with
that
that.
event.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Like
I want Grace Jones level drama.
I gotta tell you what I don't like about this outfit the most is her hair.
Yeah, she like if you take off that blue thing at the bottom,
well,
she's going to a prom.
So she's got a root situation here, right?
She kind of looks like Madonna, like
she's
a young
got
Madonna.
A root shear. I don't know. Oh yeah, I can see that. She has. She's got a little frizz here, and a loose wave. Like I think they were going for finger waves, but if you were gonna leave her hair down, you needed to put extensions in. She needs more volume. But a beautiful updo would have done way more for the outfit, I think. And you could have done a really cool headpiece.
She was a Disney star, now a singer.
Oh, now we know. And right here is the queen of all things, Selma Hayek. I'm a lesbian right now.
We have to wait for Lisa's comment. Let me see that. Let me see that dress.
The woman does nothing wrong. She's always flawless.
That's Selma Hayek. It doesn't even really look like her.
Oh, that's Rosalia.
No, okay. Even better.
Why does Rosalia look so much like Selma Hayek?
You're Hispanic racist.
Fuck, she's gonna steal all her roles. She's gonna end up playing. She's gonna end up playing Selma Hayek's daughter at some point.
Lisa says, if I made a dress for the Met Gala with this theme, it would look like a tree of life with butterflies, birds, moss, and flowers.
Yeah,
that's what I said. The other one that needed the hummingbirds.
For the Met Gala,
Selma is gorgeous.
This is not Selma, but this chick, Rosalita, she's
hot
as shit.
She's equally.
I love the dress, but I think I love the dress. I think it's more of an Oscars dress, and I gotta say, I think her tattoo here is really sexy.
It is very sexy, and I think like that her subtle. Cape. Her cape reminds me of something from the superhero Batman.
Whose ass is that? Kylie Jenner. Well, we should have known. So she's getting married. Maybe I would like to see the front. But good for her. I don't love the way this is like. It looks like she's farting. It looks like.
Oh yeah, it looks like she's a whipped cream canister.
Blew the back out of her dress because she farted. But
it's not a good look.
She's a
Selma,
but
or whatever her name is.
She's a beautiful girl. I just would have handled
Kylie.
I would have done. I would have done something with that transition so it didn't look.
It looked like it was just sort of.
Does anybody else think look like it looks like she just blew a fart out the back? And it's De La Renta. But we were watching Sex in the City, and she was dating Alexander Petrovsky, which was like the last guy she dated. She goes to France with him. Blah blah blah. Mr. Big, they get together. And he played by Mikhail Baryshnikov, and he had gotten her a dress from Oscar de la Renta, who was a friend of his.
Oscar was a friend of mine.
One of you guys could be the next Oscar de la Renta, and in which case I will be happy to wear your clothes.
Tracy says this is not the best dress for Kylie. I agree.
Well, it looks like she's blowing a fart out the back. This is the guy from Saltburn. We saw his cock. Good job, brother. And
he looks like he's like an Oliver Twist on Broadway.
I kind of like this. He's in Burberry. His name's Barry Keegan Cogan.
I want to see a big clock. Like, honestly, I want to see Flavor Flav clock.
Well, he's got a pocket watch. You got to give him credit for that. But this is, I think it's really well done.
It's Met Gala.
Why does he remind you of Arthur?
No.
Well, I'll have to ask Nolan because he's seen that scene and he's seen Arthur naked. They may know if they remind him of each other. Okay, what is this? Like, she's got her jacket half on, half off. She's carrying 2 purses. This is Storm Reed and Coach. Can you find anything redeeming about this?
Like, I want to see that if that skirt part of that whole dress thing was like super bright colored, like that would be kind of cool.
Yeah, but the bow, if you're gonna do a bow like that, do it in the back and do it at the seam line. Like, it's just adding bulk to her midsection. No woman wants bulk added to their midsection. Right. This is a beautiful woman.
Lisa liked the Saltburn guy's steampunk look.
Yeah.
He reminds me of Willy Wonka and Prince Had a Baby. Yeah. But that's what you want out of your Met Gala thing, right?
He's right on point. This, I don't know what it is. I just don't know.
Okay. It's a little messy. I think people thought that like Met Gala just meant a lot of like train and dress and stuff like this.
Well, all these people have fucking stylists, so let's be serious.
Kind of
okay. So I don't know who that is, but I like his hat. This is Bad Bunny.
Oh, Bad Bunny. We like Bad Bunny.
He's one of the hosts. I don't love those shoes, and I'm really excited to go to his parade. I like that detail on the inside of the leg with the red stripe. But if you're a woman, you might not want to wear that.
Because it looks like you had your friend down your leg.
Those
I'm
glasses are great. Those
Hmm.
sunglasses are great. They would drive me crazy though. I'd break them in
You know,
like a day.
he's bringing the heat with this outfit.
Got quite the ass on him. Good for him.
Well, he is a bad bunny.
I don't know how I feel about the
I like the stitching.
flowers,
I like
the
the thing.
stitching.
It looks
yes.
like you know, like they marked it up to tailor it,
This is.
and they
I
just
think
turned it inside out.
it's Met Gala for sure. Are there details I would change about it? But it's the Met Gala.
Oh,
so I
now
like
this
everything
is
they
Met
think.
Gala worthy. Whatever this chainmail
I don't even know who this
situation
is. Cara
Delevingne.
Delevingne in Stella McCartney.
Oh, Stella knocks it out of the park.
She almost always does. I gotta be honest with you. I love tattoos. I have a fuckload of tattoos. If I was wearing this dress, I would cover my tattoos.
I want to see like the chainmail go down like the arms, like or something. But I like it's like kind of showing
I don't.
underboob.
I
kind of
wish the
almost.
skirt was black.
Hmm.
I wish the skirt was black.
I think the white lightens it up. You can't have like you've got the metal chainmail looking thing.
I wish I kind
That's-
of want it to be black.
It's good. I think that's.
I like that the ruching
I
there on
give
the
that
side.
an 8.5, 9 maybe.
I think the
I
ruch-
like that.
The ruching on the side is forgiving, but see, I would have I would have covered my tattoos. I think
I would have
because
put like
just-
chainmail like ears on it, like little ears. That would have been great.
You know what would have been kind of cool is if her bracelets went like all the way up.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
That would have been kind of cool. But where's she keeping her shit? She like just tucking it in there. Like
Well, the other girl with
Where's
3
her phone?
pocketbooks.
where's she got her cell phone? Oh, she's maybe holding her friend's stuff.
Yeah.
Zach did that at the prom. He held tampons for Elizabeth.
Mm.
Elizabeth did not have her period for a while. She had a baby this year. Congratulations, Elizabeth. I don't know who this is, but she's clearly on Ozempic.
That's Versace, isn't it? Donatella
That might be,
Versace?
yeah, but look at that's some fucking Ozempic face right there. That is Andrew Scott, Donatella Versace, and Jude Law.
Who we like. Jude
I
Law.
like how could you know I don't there's things I love about it, there's things I don't, but
Well,
the fuck am I
it
to
does
say
kind
it's
of go
Donatella
with the tree
Versace?
of life. It definitely feels like it's
Yeah.
a moss covered
I
situation.
feel like I would like this better in a different color. That
Oh.
makes me think of my grandparents' living room.
Tracy saw an interview where they're not allowed to have their cell phones.
Uh-huh.
Mm.
And
Oh no,
who's this?
that's Shakira.
Damn.
I got a
Carolyn
thing. I got a
Herrera.
thing for Shakira.
I've got a thing
I'm-
for
I'm
Shakira.
sorry. That
I don't think
that
there's a
is
person
one
watching this
beautiful
podcast
person.
that doesn't have a thing for Shakira.
Jesus.
I think like Shakira's like brothers are like, God, it's fucking hard. So hard. And
Don't look at her.
yeah, don't look at her. I can't. She'll melt you. And she fucking the accent. Oh my God, you know how I feel about accents.
And she's fucking talented. And
That it looks
shit,
great. I'd like
rich.
to see it from some more angles, but it looks great. She looks great. Her hair looks great. What do y'all think? And then
Whoever this dude is.
I hear say
Melanie says she is
Shakira is
beautiful.
amazing.
Yeah.
Who's this guy?
And Tracy agrees. Yeah.
John
she's-
Baptiste.
That's Jean Baptiste.
You know,
He's a
if I'm-
musician, I believe.
There's a lot of things that I would, as a man. Oh, is that his locks?
Oh,
Okay, that's hilarious.
oh,
I
now
thought,
you like him.
I thought it was a hairpiece. I was like, as a man, I don't think I would wear that hairpiece. If it's your locks, oh yeah, go fucking crazy with that shit. Obviously. And here we have, is that Janelle Monáe? We're not
Janelle
paying
Monáe we
attention.
like.
Well, you just like her because she's black, you goddamn racist.
Well, Shakira's
Um,
not black, and she's one of my favorites. How's that? How's that?
Check it
cracker?
out. She got stripper shoes on under there.
Nice.
Those are some pleasers.
Pleasers.
That's what they're called. Her makeup's flawless. I'd like a brow like that, thank you. Wow,
It's a
that's a
little
great
heavy.
haircut.
That's a good dress. That's Met Gala worthy right there.
I'd say
Yeah.
there's just parts of it that are like I think that the challenge I've seen in several of the designs tonight is that there seems to be like a they're looking to do something earthy, but instead of looking earthy, it looks like
Yeah.
shitty,
Tracy loves the silver dress.
trashy. Oh,
And
see,
now,
look at that.
now this dress is made of
I love
aluminum
this.
foil
I
and
actually-
discarded balloons.
I actually love this. This is Michelle Yeoh in Balenciaga. I have some issues with Balenciaga as a company, but that dress is really fucking cool.
It'd be way funnier if it was what's her name? Janet Yu.
I
what's
don't
her
know,
name?
but this watch,
Yeah,
come
no.
on.
All right, what's her name again? Michelle
Michelle Yeoh.
Yeoh in Jiffy Pop.
Yeah, and Jiffy Pop.
If you
from
look
New
at
York
it,
Times.
Jiffy Pop.
What in the hell is this?
Oh, Lizzo in Monsanto.
Wine Santo,
in-
Monsanto. She's like it's like when two of the worst things in the world come together. Harvey Weinstein and Monsanto. They make this dress. That's what fucking happens. Side note: did you see that Harvey Weinstein's conviction was overturned?
Yeah.
That's
So
the fucking world we're living
so
in.
was
ladies.
Cosby's.
You're
so,
all fucking talking
yeah,
about the
that's
goddamn
messed
bear
up.
in the woods, and you're not talking about fucking those
yeah,
idiots.
it's messed up.
Are you kidding me?
It's messed up.
This,
All right.
and by
So
the
if
way,
I'm
this
thinking about
fucking-
the Earth, this is Earth and time, whatever this thing is. But it also looks like a root vegetable.
All right, I got to tell you this.
Tracy,
out the
not a
gate,
fan.
I'm never a fan of anything that's tone on tone for someone's skin. Like, you know, people
Yeah,
do
yeah,
with
yeah.
nude.
No, you've been saying
I
that
don't
a
like
lot.
that
Yeah.
shit. I hate that shit. As a matter of fact, one of my daughters, who is an absolutely beautiful girl, bought this dress and she was so proud of it, so happy of it. And every time I see her in this dress, I cringe. It's so unflattering on her. She's such a beautiful girl. And she doesn't talk to me, so you know, it's not like she's gonna hear this.
Monsanto collab. That there should be some board of regents that would prevent Monsanto and Weinstein to collaborate in life, because just two things that are just
terrible.
Just not good.
So
for the
anyway,
earth.
it's this hat thing is stupid. The color's bad. That's just it makes her look like she has an apron belly, which, listen, I have one. I'm not wearing it to the Met Gala as an accessory. And then there's the little skirty thing on the bottom. And here we got to figure out a way to be able to do these fashion shows, because we do some funny shit for the fashion show.
We should have hashtag, or we can.
I did hashtag
Yeah.
Met Gala. There's Kim Kardashian. I got to tell you, I love this. Maison Margiela. I love that.
That's stunning because of the leaf motif, and
it transitions beautifully, which a lot of other designers
goes against her skin tone.
Seem to
Although
miss.
the sweater sleeves, I'm trying to figure out the sweater sleeves. Like, I think I like that too, but I'm not sure.
she's just
like a shawl sleeve.
She might be cold. She might have decided to go with that.
Maybe she just stopped at Burlington Coat Factory on the way to the. I need something warm.
She wants to be more demure, but I will say this:
hate her hair though. I hate that color for her hair.
I'm fine with the hair, everything. It's perfection. But I will say, I think that she needs a sweater is like a transition. Remember, Kanye had her wearing that whole cover your shit. Like, we don't want you to get skin cancer outfit.
Lisa says that Lizzo had an instant bib when she dropped food.
Lana Del Rey.
Oh, Lana Del Rey, we like.
That's funny. An instant bib.
Instant bib.
I like this. Am I wrong? I don't know how she sits.
Oh, I do like that. I
love it.
Highly unattractive, but I do like it.
I think it's cool as shit.
For this, it's a work of art. For this gala, that's amazing.
Yeah, I will.
Would have been funnier if her hair was up in the twigs.
I will once again defer to my previous comment about it, that I do not love tone on tone, but in this case, it happens to work. I may have to eat my words. By the way, my daughter is absolutely beautiful and looks good, gorgeous, drop dead gorgeous, 99% of the time. It's just not a good look.
JoJo was she was iffy about the boob cardigan thing. Yeah, but I think I like that. But that thing's a work of art. She looks like a Botticelli like painting, like in under wraps kind of.
This is interesting. It's like a ring that shoots forward.
Oh.
Her hands don't look real. I think that Kim Kardashian's been replaced with a cyborg.
No, that's Lana Del Rey.
Lana Del Rey has been replaced by a cyborg. That's an interesting shoe. It's supposed to look like a horseshoe, but it doesn't look like the most stable shoe.
Cool.
It's cool, but there's something about the shape of it that's.
It looks like
off.
a thrift store shoe from the 70s.
I think it's a boot, and I think that they just cut that. Like here, like the way that they paint it,
Lisa
looks
says, yes, this is a garden time in the Met Gala dress.
I think so. I think it's super appropriate. And then here is Sydney Sweeney in Miu Miu. I don't know who she is.
She's from the Orchid show, Lotus show.
Oh,
she's
yeah.
the bitchy daughter.
I like that dress for junior prom.
It's
junior prom.
It's almost really like if you had some sort of detail, like she had these giant angel wings or branches sticking out of her back.
Maybe if we saw it from the front, we'd feel differently. But all I see here is a prom dress.
Yeah.
And this one,
this could be sleek.
I don't know. This is Carrie Kloss.
Never heard of her.
I think it's fitting for the event. I think she looks like art.
I like it.
I like the way it flows. I just like the dress itself flows.
I will give that. I'll give that a solid 8.5.
But the application of the flowers is just where you lose me. Like it looks cheap. I think it looks cheap.
All right.
And make sure you're keeping up with the comments.
I am.
We have here. Oh, I love this guy, Coleman Domingo.
Coleman Domingo. What a
from
great
Fear
name.
the Walking Dead. Boy, does he have a voice on him. Please call me late at night, Coleman.
Coleman Domingo.
Oh, Daddy. And
I'm right here.
Okay, well, I'm afraid of his dick anyway, so you know.
You don't know.
He might have a small one, and I look forward to it. If it's small, Mr. Domingo, would you please bring your penis over?
Mr. Domingo.
All
right, I'll give you a hall pass for Domingo, and I get the hall pass for Shakira.
I get a hall pass for Shakira.
I'd
You can
watch
also have a
I'd watch
hall
that
pass
shit.
You can have a hall pass for Coleman. I love everything about this. I love everything about this. I can hear his voice in this outfit. I don't know. In Fear the Walking Dead, he played a gay character. Doesn't mean he's gay. I don't know. But this seems like a very fitting outfit for a gay man out about in the Met Gala. Like
Yeah.
that seems fitting.
No, but he wears it. Like you can tell. He's
This
like,
is going to
he's like
sound
his own
weird
in it.
though. I want him to be straight. And it's not because I care who he fucks. It's that we expect this from a gay man. We expect this kind
Very
of
true.
flawlessness
I'm
from.
I'm gonna
Doug
look him up
shows
while you
at-
go.
If Doug showed you to look up his sexual preferences, I just feel like a gay man would wear that like on a Tuesday to the grocery store. Again, Real Housewives of Atlanta, check out Dwight. But if he's straight, I think it makes this outfit better somehow. I just don't know why. If he's gay, I'm like, you know, you could have done something.
He is
a little
openly
crazy.
gay.
Openly gay. See, I feel like now I'm disappointed in the outfit.
And now you're also disappointed in his dick, whichever, because it's not going to work for you.
I think I could do some things.
I don't
I'm
think
just
you can.
saying. I have a theory that all the guys that I dated that end up being gay later was because I give such a good blowjob that they thought that
That's my wife.
the closest thing they were going to get. What is this? This is Paloma Elsner. By the way, the weed is hitting hard. It was starting to hit, but now it's hitting hard.
Yeah, and we're 9 minutes away from 10, so we might have to
Met Gala it up. So I don't know who this lady is, but I like this. I like this.
Like
I don't know why.
It's I like the top of it. The bottom is a little potato sacky.
I like the bottom. I want it to be a different color. I know it's picking up from here, but it's cool. I like it's got like a coppery look to it.
The top of that dress is good. Yeah.
My biggest concern about all these outfits is if they're comfortable. Can you imagine trying to be my stylist for the fucking Met Gala? It's got to be comfortable.
Is that Pam Anderson?
Yes, it is.
In a washed out color.
Her face has gotten like drawn.
But we like
I don't
her.
love the color, but I love her. I think she's a nice person. I love that the flow of the dress is great. I just don't
Another
love
De La Renta.
I don't love the color. I don't love the color against her skin, and I want to fix her hair. But I think she's beautiful, and I love that she does. She really does a lot of nice things. She was a very good friend to Julian Assange, and she used to visit him and bring him snacks. This is Doja Cat wearing
Doja Cat. Can you zoom in on that? Because it looks like it's wet.
I think that's the goal. Like her makeup's melting, which, by the way, that makeup is flawless. That makeup is for what you're looking to do here. It's absolutely flawless.
Thumbs up on this one.
The rest of it, it's cool.
Yeah, I think it's cool.
Met Gala. It's Met Gala.
I've never seen anything like that.
It's well presented for
like
the
that.
Met Gala. It's what kind of Lisa Bonet pregnancy? Tessa Thompson.
Pregnancy.
Well, because so it's Met Gala. I don't know.
Lisa Bonet is like 50 something years old. I don't think Lisa Bonet is.
Yeah, but do you love this? Do you like it? I don't.
No. I do. I like the fact that she's carrying like a half of like a bouquet or something. But
this is a beautiful woman. Her hair is
yeah,
terrible.
she's beautiful.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to hurt your feelings, lady. If you're watching our podcast,
Although wait a
Tessa,
second.
I look terrible all the time.
Zoom in on the leg there. The leg seems to have like some sort of lacy
lace.
thing. Yeah, maybe I'm liking it a little bit more.
No, it's terrible.
You don't know anything
Take
about
it-
fashion. Listen to me.
This
I
is
went to art
terrible.
school.
Everybody, that's terrible.
Nicole
Tell us.
says, nah, LOL.
And then we have here some sort of shark peacock situation.
See, that's Met Gala worthy.
That's Met Gala
Yeah.
worthy. I think it's appropriate. It's hilarious. And she's wearing this is Zendaya. How many outfits does Zendaya wear?
I don't know, but I will say this. I don't like the cheesy fence situation in the background where they put like the
I
fake
just want to
plants on
talk
it.
about whoever these fucking makeup
That
artists
makeup
are.
is good.
They are bringing it. Nicole, what do you think? As a makeup artist, you must have an opinion. Yeah. I don't know. That's a chick or dude. That's stylist
La Roche.
Yeah, let's take notes of all these stylist names from the
Yeah,
lottery
we went the
tonight.
lottery.
And we have to we have our what do you call it? I don't know. Stylist that we hire. Yep. So that's La Roche and Nina Westervelt. And so Nina Westervelt
Not bad.
took the picture.
Oh.
It's interesting.
Nicole loved that makeup.
I do not love the look on his face. That's the I
don't like.
I actually everything about this is good except the look on his face. Why are you making that silly look? You look great. And then this is Demi Lovato. The dress, just take all these tacky ass fucking shitty looking flowers off of it. Katy Perry's dress was the one that had the flowers, right? I think, right? Like flowers aren't hard to make.
I don't know what you're talking about. Katy Perry, that was somebody different.
I think when we get to Katy Perry's dress, we're talking about.
Right.
There's, I think it looked raggedy.
Oh, Nicole likes the Demi Lovato's dress.
See, I like the shape of the dress. I just don't like this raggedy.
Those
shit.
add-on things need to be like a little bit more detailed, or they need to be bigger or something to make a bolder statement. I think
for Met Gala,
but she does look good in it.
For the Met Gala, for the theme that it is, I would go fucking full realistic. You just put some hydrangeas on the bitch.
Hydrangeas.
Just pick some out of your garden. You'll be fine. Just make sure that they have acidic soil. They really like acidic soil. Nicole Kidman, free from Scientology, is in Balenciaga. I don't think this woman's ever not looked flawless. I don't love.
I want her to be holding a giant parrot.
I don't love nude against people's skin, but in the case of here, again, it works.
Yeah, I like that dress. I think that's worthy.
It's her skin is just like so porcelain. She just like she goes to Sanibel in like a wetsuit. Oh, hey, over on in Instagram land, by the way, Instagram is now letting us stay on the full 2 hours by some fucking miracle. And but we can't put your comments up on screen. My friend Kristen's coming on Sunday.
I'm coming.
So excited. I get to meet her kids. I knew the older ones, changed one of their diapers, helped one of them go to the potty many times. What was that?
That's cat. Must be cat mating season.
There's a horny cat on the loose.
Her name is Stacy.
Yes.
Lisa says, "Go big or go home." Yeah, that's the point of the Met Gala. I believe.
Wait, do we need to help the cat?
The cat's trying to get some. It's.
Yeah, that's just a horny pussy, isn't it?
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. I was trying to be demure about my knowledge of.
What is that? I love it. Precious Lee and the horny cat of the block.
Look at it. She's got like wings, and
that's cool shit. All right, we got to buzz through because we're running out of time. What do you think? Yay, nay? It looks like a fucking bedspread.
Bedspread. I'll get dust ruffle.
Bedspread.
Oh, I like this. I don't know what you're doing in that.
That's Erykah Badu.
Erykah Badu is bringing it right there. I like that.
I don't know.
It looks like one of the Fruit of the Loom. The people that remember in the old ads, they would dress up like the grapes or whatever.
This cat, this horny fuck. I gotta just take this off for just a second. Just listen. Do you hear it?
No, there's a car. Hang on.
Do you
God damn it!
We're trying to
driving by
horny cats on our fucking podcast. Jeez. Do you hear it?
Looking for cat dick.
At one point, it was like a scream.
Yeah, it was.
She wants the D.
See, this is what happens, ladies, when you don't get the D. You go out in the neighborhood moaning and carrying, wailing.
Local bar.
And gnash your teeth.
Maybe you go to the VFW.
And the only person here that we know that does not need the D and suffer the ill effects of not getting the D is our friend OG Leslie Tracy. She suffers no ill effects from not getting the D.
No, but her vitamin D is low, and you should make sure you're taking. What other podcast can you listen to kitty porn? No.
All right, we've been canceled. Good night, folks.
Kitty, Kitty, kitty porn. She's a cat. I'm sorry.
Show's over, folks.
I'm a person sometimes. What's wrong? Kitty, cat porn.
No do for the last. Oh wait, she has no D for the last 5+ years. Meh. You're out there with the cat.
You doing okay? Maybe you should try that.
Me either. I don't want any D. Oh, Nicole doesn't want any D either. The platypus is still here. Well then,
do you want some pussy? I'm glad you're here. We're worried about you.
We know that maybe we get we talk to the platypus here because of the polyamory and the pans. There's all kinds of options open to everybody. Melanie, D, and Tracy is laughing.
I'm definitely gonna get in trouble for this. But how do you feel about bestiality? Because here's our thing. Well, our thing. I don't speak for Doug. Doug does not speak for me. Let's just be abundantly clear about that one.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, lawyers.
Oh, wait, hang on. Maybe she wants to be on the podcast. She like only puss. Only pets. Only pets for horny cats.
No, don't even
blocked.
suggest that because some idiot will do it and then PETA gets involved and then
Dude, I'm telling
it
you.
gets
So, but
traced back
here's
to
my
us.
thing. I am not attracted to pets or animals. However, I can understand why people might be. Like I can understand, like you know, your dog is always happy to see you. It licks you. It gives you snuggles. Like I can understand the appeal. And I'm not an animal communicator. Maybe these people know something I don't. So I think what you do is you get an animal communicator to come in and get you consent before you have sex with your pets.
Well, that's
If you have consent, then it's okay.
All right. Well, Melanie gets consent because she gets consent from her box of toys, and that's all she needs.
Well, congratulations.
Nice. They're making some pretty good stuff nowadays. I think. Like I look at the stuff. I don't know what the hell you do with half of it.
Half of what?
Half of the sex toys out there. I don't know.
Yeah, no, we were like confused, and then we ordered one, and it wasn't good. Okay, so I was gonna share. Okay. Oh, are we sharing right now? No.
It's now 10 o'clock.
Oh,
the nation's family is still awake.
You're up too late. Okay, we're just gonna buzz by. Wow.
Yeah, no.
Naomi
can't. How do you go wrong?
This dress is fire. Don't love it against your skin.
It's nice, but it's not. Go big or go home.
Fanning. There's more there. I love that. There's like
Kerry Washington. She's
sort of a
very pretty.
Green leaf.
Oh, that's nice. That's very nice.
Nice detail. Is this Brooke Shields' daughter?
No, that's.
Calvin
it is.
Gerber
No, that's what's her name? Cindy Crawford's daughter.
Cindy Crawford. It looks just like her mother. Oh. Beautiful girl. I don't love the dress though.
Nah.
She could do better. Wow.
That's good stuff right there.
Jonathan and Taraji and
oh yeah, she's pretty. She's.
I don't love the way it looks here. I think it's making her look like she's got rolls because of the way the fabric is.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. What is going on there?
I think that's Nene.
That looks like the Serena Williams. Serena.
I'd like to see this from some
angles. I like that. That's good stuff.
Give this to the Williams sisters. They've got style.
Courtney's back. Robert called on his break. Oh yeah. You know what? The show does not stop for Robert, as you know.
Meh.
We like Robert.
She looks like a gift wrap package.
Yeah, no, she's not. Yeah.
By the way, all of her outfits in Ratchet were fire.
But look at the way she's like standing, like,
listen,
look at me.
If you haven't watched Ratchet on Netflix,
it's so good.
You can just shut the noise. If you don't want to follow the story, shut the noise off. Just look at the costumes and the cinematography. That show is insane.
Lisa has her 24-year-old, and so she's good with that.
This is interesting.
There's a lot of energy there. Brie Larson. Let me see Brie Larson again.
It's 10 o'clock and we got other stories.
That's interesting.
There's Penelope Cruz.
That looks. It's nice, but it could, it's not. She's been nothing special.
Seen, this. No. This
ordinary.
Nah.
Ordinary.
This I like.
That's
interesting.
But she looks like an Oscar statue kind of a thing.
I feel like it should be lower on the bust. Like it feels like it's pulled like way up. Like
look how long her arms are.
It's like it was sliding down. And she went like this, and then they took the picture.
Ariana Grande.
There's a burrowing owl out there. We got horny cats. Oh, this is beautiful. This is absolutely beautiful. She looks beautiful.
It's not like a huge deal. It's nice. It's all right.
I think I'd like to see some flowers in her hair. I feel like that would have been the perfect detail. But I think that it's beautiful. I like that she's got some sparkles on her face. So maybe that was the detail. But I like this a lot. And so we're just going to buzz. Wow. That's interesting.
Oh, nice.
Very cool. I love that. That's Met Gala all day.
Tracy loved that one.
This is good
stuff.
We could Met Gala it up all night.
At the end. Yeah,
you keep scrolling. I'll read out on the hashtags.
I can't scroll on your computer. I don't think.
Sure you can. Just push your hands
push it down. I don't know how to do this.
Just take your hand like that.
No, see, you have a weird thing. Oh, that's Daniel Radcliffe right there, isn't it?
Is that? He looks terrible. That's not Daniel Radcliffe.
That's not him.
That's like Kieran
Culkin. That's a good outfit right there. That's good stuff. I like that pairing. Yeah,
I like her outfit. I don't love her shoe, but
like I want to see these people take some risks. I'm doing this and nothing's happening.
All right. She just open the page so I can see the hashtag.
My wife sets up her computer different than my computer is, and then she complains about my computer.
I hate using his computer and I hate using his phone, but we have to use each other sometimes for various podcastery. I love this. Cynthia Aviro, whoever that is, Carol G and Mark Jacobs, Queen Latifah.
Oh, let's see Queen.
Queen.
Queen Latifah.
This is not good.
It looks like a Boy Scout outfit.
It's not good.
Got swallowed by
She's
a
a
black
beautiful
cape.
woman. This is terrible.
Yeah, I think she's beautiful.
It's just not doing her any favor. It's just not doing her any favors. She looks like Missy Elliott in a garbage bag.
Oh, damn!
I love that hair. Is that Rihanna? Kiki Palmer. I don't know who the fuck anybody is. I'm
Kiki,
sorry.
it's Kiki. She's beautiful.
She's beautiful.
I like
The
that
hair
dress.
is really
That's
interesting.
cool.
Listen, we're
works
way
on
over on time.
Yeah, look at her. Well, you know what we'll do? Maybe we save some of this for another time.
No, we're probably all the way. Like, how many people could have
look
gone
at
here?
that.
That's beautiful. Venus Williams. Fucking Williams sisters.
And look at
At
this.
it again. Simone Ashley. This woman is just
Thank
drop
you.
dead gorgeous. That's maybe the most beautiful.
You're
skin.
welcome.
That's maybe the most beautiful skin I've ever seen in my life. This woman is absolutely gorgeous.
I don't know what that is, but that's cool
It's
as
Met
hell.
Gala.
Yeah, that's
but
good.
I really want to know if their dresses are uncomfortable. That's all I care about. And these people are suffering for fashion. They should get something for that. Greta Lee and Low. I love this.
Yeah,
I absolutely
that
love
is
this.
cool.
She's got enough contrast on her skin. It's giving her like, I don't know. It's just very ethereal. I love it. I absolutely love it.
Nice. She looks like she's in a cocoon.
But I
and
promise
she's
you,
gonna become a butterfly.
oh, here's Batman. And that's Sebastian Stan.
Never heard of him.
I've never heard of him, but he does. He looks like Batman to me in some strange way. And who is that? Demi Moore. That's really interesting. I think that this is.
That's kind of cool.
Is this an
That's
homage
different.
to Jesus? I don't know, but they've exaggerated her hips there.
Yeah.
Demi Moore does not have curves
Yeah.
like that, ladies and gentlemen.
That is pretty badass
That would be
right there.
That would be a Kardashian ass, but this is a good look. I love it. Good job. Is that Emily Vat? I don't know how to say that, but yeah, that's good. I don't know who that guy is.
Nice.
That's actually really cool and really different. I like it. And that's Oliver Rostring. Well done.
We appreciate creativity here. And
what's this?
This
could be incredibly beautiful. Get her up the fucking stairs.
Gigi Hadid.
By the way, speaking of Lyme disease Awareness Month, she and her mother and I believe her sister all have had Lyme disease. That's really interesting. It's got like a poison ivy vibe to it.
Yeah.
I don't love the colors, but then we've got she's a beautiful girl.
Is beautiful.
Her mom's beautiful. Her mom was
Who's her
on
mom?
Yolanda Hadid was on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills.
That's what
and that fucking cunt Lisa Rinna was like,
yeah.
She's saying, Tom Ford wearing Saint Laurent. Oh, it's like you don't want to wear your own shit to the Met Gala. And then, do you think they call each other? Go, you wear this, I wear that. Rita Ora and Tom Ford. Rita Ora is not wearing any clothes.
She is.
You know what she's wearing is one of those beaded curtains from like a head shop.
She's rocking out.
Like the porn section at the video store that you used to work at.
Yeah.
That man is going to die of sweat and to the oldies. And this is hilarious. It's like giving the image of a body. I love it. It makes me think of those T-shirts people get with the chick in the hot body. That's what it makes me think of. No, not the
that's Kylie Minogue. Zoom in on her face because she's like, I think she's my age.
Her hair is terrible. The hair has to be fixed. The makeup's fine.
She's been through cancer a couple times.
Doesn't give you an excuse to have terrible hair. As a matter of fact, cancer is one of the best reasons to have the best hair of your life. It comes back gorgeous, and in the meantime, you can have all the fucking wigs.
All right, I'm down with this.
This is cool.
Yeah, that's
Daniel Levy
from Schitt's Creek.
We're way over time, but anyway, my battery's about to die. That's cool as shit.
J-Lo?
I've had it with J-Lo, but that's fucking cool.
Yeah.
You can just check in your spare time, and then there's
if you
Kris
see any,
Jenner. I don't know why she's wearing a tent. I like that guy Adrian Brody. It
just goes on forever.
That's interesting.
That's pretty cool.
This is
our friend from The Bear.
Oh, I was thinking that was Swabby, who's been very helpful over at Video AI. We love her. Jeff Goldblum.
Love him.
I don't know. Everybody's beautiful. That's cool as shit. I don't know who any of these fucking people are. Sarah Jessica Parker, style icon, as people call it. That's interesting. That's really interesting.
She looked like spilled chocolate.
I don't know that we can do any better than that. Taylor Russell Lowe has stolen the show. Okay.
Just keeps
going. We have to pick out some of our stories. So let me just peek on that.
I have them right here.
What do you got?
We got marital hate, marriage, comedy,
podcast, marriage. We think this is funny. Are
empty
we funny?
nesters.
We're empty nesters. Our kids have flown the coop, all 6 of them, to come and visit my girls and talk to me. Kind of sucks.
LBGTQ.
We love you.
TBQ, whatever. I can't read. This is too small. Spirituality. Hashtag weed. Hashtag juggalo.
I'm high.
Hashtag conspiracy. Hashtag natural health. Hashtag dark humor. Hashtag Bills Mafia. Go Bills. Hashtag lime. Hashtag streaming. Hashtag swingers. Did you have swingers in there twice?
It's possible.
Hashtag
Do I have
Boston.
swingers in there twice? 'Cause
No, you don't. Hashtag SWFL.
we're not swingers, by the way.
Hashtag
Well, we respect
ADHD.
We're fascinated.
Hashtag Florida man. Thank you very much.
I think we've covered
Hashtag,
almost all of this tonight so far.
hashtag daddy.
Oh, hashtag daddy. Sometimes I call Doug daddy. Like when I want something, I'll go daddy. It's weird.
Yeah, but not in a good way.
That's not in a sexual
Hashtag
way.
Apple event, which we
It's
didn't talk
actually the
about.
opposite of a sexual way. When I call you dad, like I'll go, daddy.
Yeah.
Can I, like, if I want something, like I'm asking like a child, it's not even
not
remotely sexual. Like when I call him daddy, it's the opposite of sexual. It's like when he tells, like, you know, when he tells a dad joke, my vagina dries up like the Sahara has and walks down like the clam that it is. Yeah. That's how he feels. If I do that, or if I wink like this. See? Oh, I didn't even wink. I just made the noise.
And then you winked. Yeah, it was after the sound. Hashtag Apple event. Hashtag Met Gala.
Oh,
We
Apple
covered
event. Can we talk about the Apple event?
Hashtag fashion. Hashtag Celtics. Hashtag
Oh,
Lyme disease
Celtics. Go
awareness.
Celtics.
I believe
Woohoo.
they won because I saw something when I checked in during the thing. I will give you a score update. I have to remove my Coleman Domingo sexuality search.
Thank you, Coleman Domingo.
Yeah, for your rock.
I'm going to run through the Apple thing. This is so stupid. Now there's 2 iPad Airs. They're going to add a higher chip. The iPad Pro is going to have the M4 chip. I think I have the M3. He has the M2. The Apple Pencil Pro is going to have haptics on it now. Nothing that exciting.
It looks like the Celtics have beaten the Cavaliers 120-95.
Sorry to the Cleveland fans. Go Celtics. I remember as a kid rooting for the Lakers against the Celtics just to piss my mom
You
off.
never do that.
Hey, listen, the woman told me on a semi-regular basis that she wished she had an abortion. The least I could do is root for the Lakers. It's the only power I had in life. Okay, so we went through all the hashtags?
And then we had hashtag Met Gala, hashtag fashion, hashtag Celtics, Lyme disease awareness, and hashtag Ric Flair for some reason.
Ric Flair apparently was at a bar and got cut off and had a fucking meltdown. There's a video of it on the internet. I suggest you look it up. It's a good time. He's just like, I'm Ric Flair and I come here all the time and I need to booze and I'm a drunk.
I was told today by our friends at the beach that Hulk Hogan owns a bar up in Bradenton or a restaurant, and he's there like every Tuesday. Might have to go check out Hulkamania. Hulkamania, the restaurant.
What are you gonna do?
Could you imagine getting Hulk Hogan on the podcast?
I would lose my fucking mind. I'm gonna message him.
What's this lesbian doing on here?
I'm gonna message him. Could you imagine hang on. So
that guy's too skinny.
There's no podcast.
He needs to put some bulk on.
There is no podcast next Thursday because we're there's no podcast next Thursday because we're going to see Muck Sticky, which is like a dream of ours. We've been trying to get him on the podcast. We're gonna try really fucking hard when we get there.
We're gonna kidnap him.
We're gonna
throw
bring
a bag over his
as
head.
a matter of fact, we should go buy another 100 stickers so we can give them out to everybody at the Muck Sticky show. And so anyway, the Muck Sticky show is next Thursday. We're super excited about going, and it's in Bradenton. So what if we met Hulk Hogan and Muck Sticky on the same day? I would lose my mind.
Great. What if he was at the Muck Sticky show, just like chilling out?
Yeah, I'm gonna message Hulk
I love
Hogan.
I love this guy.
Oh my god, how cool would it be if we messaged Hulk Hogan?
Yeah.
Told him we're going to the Muck Sticky show. Said we'll buy you a ticket. Will you come with us? And we go to Muck Sticky with Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, brother. That's very funny.
He's a nice guy.
All right.
Okay. So
we got to get out of here. All right. So we started out. We were going to
did we cover all of our topics?
Yes, we
Ric
did.
Flair's a drunk.
When we started the whole ordeal.
Just 1 second. Also recommend watching the Celebrity Wife Swap episode with Ric Flair and the Celebrity House Hunters episode with Ric Flair. He's quite the character. This doesn't seem surprising.
No, you mean Roddy Piper?
No. Ric Flair also
Ric
did
Flair.
both.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. I didn't know that.
I
was going to say, so when we started this thing, we were like, oh, we might do it, whatever. So what we were going to do was an hour every night, right? Yeah. Because I just watched our first one, and we're getting to an hour, and we're getting a little over the hour, and there's still people like typing in, and we'll go a little longer, right? So then we decided, Stacy decided if we had a lot of content, that would be better. So we started doing 5 nights a week, which I thought was, and I still think is way too much content.
He just rolls off the tongue better weeknight.
So now, not only
David Letterman did it 5 nights a week, why can't we?
No, he took Fridays off. He filmed 2 on Friday and Thursday, and took Fridays off. So here we are, a year and 2 months later, doing not a 1 hour podcast once a week. We're doing a 2 hour, 15-minute podcast 5 nights a week.
Oh, by the way, we're not making any money on it yet. So if you could help to support the podcast so that we don't end up living on the streets, it would really help us.
So
tell your friends, like, share, comment.
Yeah,
and if you know a brand that would like to partner with us, maybe like
or a
RV
millionaire
company
that's
that
dying,
wants to sponsor us. Yeah, somebody that wants to adopt us, somebody who feels bad for us, somebody who's like,
millionaire that's
you know
dying.
what, you guys bring joy to the world. Let us throw some money at you. Perhaps there's like maybe like a company that needs some
write off.
Well, yeah, I don't know.
All right. So, well, anyways, we're bringing the entertainment, I think, and basically after watching a couple of these episodes, and my wife is on fire and she talks a lot. It fills up to like 2 hours go by, like nothing, right? And so here we are with a bunch of people watching, a bunch of new friends. We have a buxom lady, and
oh yeah,
and
we're all
everything's
so
good.
excited for you guys.
So
we love you all, and let us know how we can support you. That's what we're all glowing up together. Everyone here,
Everybody,
we are manifesting our best lives. All the good shit is happening for us. We're making the world a better place. You, me, and that guy.
So we always wrap up our shows with our podcast with a little gratitude. I was grateful for having a spectacular day.
Write it in. Write your gratitude right now. We want to hear it.
We were at the beach. We met great people.
Fucking great day.
We saw a manatee. We saw a dolphin. We saw an iguana. We saw a bald eagle.
Great
it
day.
was just a fantastic day.
And I'm happy Jim had the day off.
Jim had the day
Jim
off
works
at things. So
I'm grateful. I'm grateful for fucking dolphins and manatees and cool ass shells. I swear to God, there were 2 of these. I think I put the other one in the cooler. I'm thankful for Jeep rides. I fucking love my Jeep. I need that throwout bearing replaced, Tony. Not next week either. But yeah. I enjoy the Jeep. I enjoy spending time with you. I enjoy that you made a delightful lunch, which we haven't finished. I barely ate my dinner tonight, and I'm not even hungry now. It's crazy. Maybe I'm gonna get skinny. How weird would that be? Let's see what else we have.
I'm grateful for this spray.
Yeah, so we gotta run down the list because listen, you guys over on Twitter, thank you so much for coming. We're really glad you're here, but there's a lot of you, and you could be making friends with everybody else. So come over to YouTube. We're here Monday through Friday, except next Thursday. And we do specials like sometimes on holidays. Oh shit, we will be here on Sunday. We will not be here we will be here this Thursday, but we will also be here on Sunday for Mother's Day. We do holiday shows because we know that there's a lot of people that don't have family around at the holidays. I know for me, it's really hard. I don't have a mom. Well, she's alive, but there's not a relationship there. My grandmother who raised me is dead. Yeah, it's a hard day for me. And so, I figure other people are going through that too. And it makes me feel better to be there for other people. So we'll do something, usually an extra Jackbox game, or maybe we'll play a different game this time. What do y'all think? Should we play Jackbox or a different Jackbox? So normally we play Quiplash.
Quiplash, yeah.
So we can play one of the other Jackbox games if you guys are down with that.
I have to admit, one of my favorite parts of this podcast experience is finding out what Tracy had for dinner every night, because she's always got something good.
And I just want to say this real quick. There's a tiny possibility StreamYard's just going to cut us off at any second.
It's possible. Okay, so Tracy is thankful for you two, thankful for the French toast for dinner, and I'm thankful for my bed. French toast sounds amazing. And then Melanie says we're grateful to end my night watching this podcast. I'm grateful for her son and grateful for my friends.
Dude, okay, so
and that box of toys.
I'm thankful for everybody who has shared our podcast, talked about it with their friends, liked, commented. Thank you. You follow us, we follow you back. Like I said, we're all glowing up. We are thankful for Cheryl Penn. I can't call blah 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 blah. It's a Polish name. She's gonna have to teach me properly this season when we're rooting for the Bills.
Yeah, we're gonna get back to that.
Courtney, of course. Courtney, we let her out of the glove box in the Jeep. She is safe now. Shannon Doring, thank you. Jackie Berry. Oh, we love Jackie. Jackie was one of our favorite waitresses at the Voyage, although she had moved on from there last I talked to her. Keithy Channing, everybody support the Apothecorner. What a great business. They're doing a lot to help their community. They have a plant swap going on Saturday.
It's not what you
think.
No
charge. It's amazing. Get down there. Oh my God. The bath products. Go. He's not charging enough for them. Buy them. Okay, Randall Stempfley, and they've got my like organic seal of approval. Ren and Stimpy, we love you. We're glad you're here. Courtney, of course. Melanie, God, thank you so much for being here. Court, Lisa, I know I'm repeating names. Trace, Melanie, Platty, the pansexual platypus.
Oh yeah, Platty.
Thank you so
Thanks
much for coming.
Swinging by. That was
Lisa,
awesome. Don't be a stranger.
I think we covered JoJo already. God, who else is there? Nicole, of course. Who are we missing? Sorry, I'm too high to even read or be myself. Anne was here. Todd was here, I think. In any case, every one of you guys, I'm so sorry if I forget you. I appreciate you so much. Who are we fucking forgetting? It drives me crazy. We do it all the time.
Anne was here early.
I said Anne. Yep. It's always like the most obvious person that I miss. And it's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And I feel like an asshole for like a year. Just know that I'm a human being, but I'm a terrible human being. We appreciate you. Oh, and I'm thankful that you made the food. I'm thankful for the fancy shells. I'm thankful for the dolphin friends, the manatee we saw, the crow, new friends. Beautiful day. I think I said this already because I'm really fucking baked.
Yeah, we're all good.
And I'm thankful for horny cats.
Me too. Good night, everybody.